100 platinum trophies in 100 days. Was this even possible? Yes, extremely possible. By playing shovelware titles, this is no challenge. However, in today's video, I took on the feat of earning 100 platinum trophies in 100 days with the effort of not playing any grubby games from the PlayStation Store. Throughout my journey, I earned many platinums over the span of 3 months, from the PlayStation 3 to the Vita and even current gen consoles. We had many highs and many lows, all contributing to my final moments in this challenge. Something that seemed doable on paper came to be more difficult the further the challenge progressed. On the 1st of January at 11:04 AM, the challenge commenced with my first trophy popping. By the end of the video, if I haven't earned 100 platinums by the 9th of April at 11:04 AM, I have failed this challenge. Let's see if this crazy idea was even achievable or a task too big that left me defeated. Oh, this is so cute, dude. This is a perfect game for our first game of the challenge. Oh, we got like a little, one down, lots more to go. Got your first puzzle piece. Yeah, right, okay. First trophy of the challenge. Oh, is that a clicker? Yeah, it is too, from Last of Us. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, he's got his little floaty, bro. It's so cute. Is that God of War? Oh, that's so cool. It is too. It's God of War. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. I didn't even know there was another one. Go, go, go. Go, Astro. Go. Jump. It's like zoning in. Laser eyes, bro. Yo, yo, yo. Go, 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 go. Give me that trophy. I deserve that. Throw it. Take it out. Go for the hit. We're going for another hit. I think we are. Come here. Oh. Oh my god, that was stressful. He's back. He's only got one eye now. Oh no. He's out for blood. What have we done? The platinum trophy. Dumb. Let's go. Take out the other eye. See ya later. There's the tongue. Let's grab it. What? Oh no. We just... Yeah, there it is. Defeated. Oh, that was sick. That was cool. It's gonna be the PlayStation 5. There it is. So cool. New artifacts. Play has no limits. Cleared the game and got the new generation artifacts. The last one is the Sony Interactive Entertainment sign. We punched this a few times, and there's the old logo. Supercomputer revealed former logo in PlayStation Labo, and then you've only done everything.
Here we are, boy. Bullworth Academy. Have fun, Jimmy. I'll think of you from our cruise ship. Whatever.
Now, I'm going in completely blind. I've had a bit of a glimpse on the trophy guide. I've seen how long it takes. I know that we need to do a trophy relating to riding the bike. Oh my god, are we going to get picked on? What are we doing? Is this bullies? Oh, straight into it. Oh, I'm fighting. I'm not letting them push me around. Serves you right, picking on the new kid. What do you want? Why are people picking on me? Leave me alone. I just started.
I didn't want to... Thanks! Want to make out?
Oh, what? What the...
Sheesh! Oh, thank you, Jimmy. I mean it.
I was not expecting that.
We're gonna
Nice. Hell yeah, teacher's pet. Complete 6 classes. Look at us go. Hey, there it is. After hours. Spend 5 hours out after curfew.
The name's Jimmy Hopkins. Don't forget it. I'm very pleased with your progress, Jimmy. You show real promise.
Skate Pro, yes. Travel 50,000 meters on the skateboard, and platinum for Bully. Yes, bro. Ah, what a long time coming. We have got the second platinum in the challenge. I believe it's day 4 at the moment on a Thursday. We started the challenge on a Monday. As you can see, we've got 4. We finished it at 11:39 a.m. meaning we are a little bit behind. We've only got 2 and yet we're 4 days in. But I've got a few things up my sleeve, so let's go straight into it now. So I've spent the last 40 minutes backtracking to find one collectible, just one, because I missed it. When the guide went through the boxes, I didn't see that the counter went up, and yeah, that was my bad. But my god, a 4-hour game turned into about a 6-hour game for today, but it is what it is. So let's hopefully play the rest of this, get it all finished, and hopefully it's not going to take too much longer. Alright, this should be the very last collectible. As I got hits, where is it? The last collectible. Dude, these were horrible. Here, kitty. Find 15 pieces of damn fish without any help or guidance from the game. Far out. Thank goodness for guides online. The mystery ship. Explore the inside of the mothership. Do I just shoot it? Or, okay. Alright, let's get some minions out, but as long as I just keep moving. Look at that, free squid for a year. Finally, bro. For such a small game that took too much time. We shouldn't have landed here in the first place. Get rid of the alien invasion and the boss of the city, Platinum Trophy. That had to be one of the worst games I've ever done. That was so bad. Oh my god. Just the collectibles, there's no tracking, just... Why almost have 100 collectibles in a game and have no tracking system? I do not know. I am going to get out of that. I'm going to delete it straight away. And we're not going to see it ever again. But for the next platinum, something a little bit more enjoyable, I'm actually going to play the Vita. Now for the next platinum, I figured why not make it a little bit interesting. As you can probably see, we've got Persona 4 Gold in there on the left-hand corner. No, we will not be going for that one today. We'll be going for Resistance Burning Skies.
I got something big. Hello, my name is Marty.
Trying to make some progress for day 6, we're moving on to some smaller games. Out of the 2 games, we started with A Short Hike, a very cute indie game that focuses on Claire, a little bird who leaves home and travels to Hawk Peak. Without giving away too much, as it's really a game I suggest you play for yourself, it's adorable. The design, the characters, and the overall atmosphere is so beautiful. In the terms of the platinum, it's a relatively short game, taking anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. The trophies are well thought out, allowing you to explore and interact with each character at your own pace. For the most difficult trophy in the game, there's one trophy that requires you to play on a certain day. Originally being quite daunting, it really wasn't anything to worry about, as with a quick date change on the PlayStation 5, you'll get to eat your toast and pop that delicious trophy without any trouble. As I normally don't go out of my way to play these types of games, I'm glad I did, as it was a pleasant surprise and made me realise I need to be more open to these type of games in the future. I'm probably one of the only few people that still haven't played Donut County, and with some time left in the day after a short hike, this was ideal for an afternoon. Following a short story, you enter each level controlling a sinkhole. Swallowing various objects, the level needs to be cleared for you to progress. With such an easy premise and a simple trophy list, I wish my time with this game was even longer. It was just so silly I couldn't put it down. As some would say, I was sucked in all afternoon. By the time everything was destroyed, we found ourselves at the end of the game with almost every trophy. With our final trophy needing to purchase some energy drinks, we earned our platinum to Donut County, a game everyone needs to experience. Yeah, so it is PlayStation Move, but I believe you can still play the game without those features, which I realized after I bought the game, but I feel like it's still going to be a good experience because it's Puss in Boots. Bit of Guitar Hero. Oh yeah. Oh, she's loving it. Look at those love hearts. Kneel to finish. Oh yeah, Senorito. Perfect tune. I didn't even do anything.
You looking for something? No.
Housekeeping.
Oh, was that the mission? What? Alright, another silver. Man, we suck. We are not getting any golds. I feel like I'm supposed to be getting trophies for the levels though. What is going on here? Are these not popping? Yeah, I thought that was strange. No way. Does that mean we have to do it again? Oh, dude, I didn't think this game was that glitchy, but that's crazy. We've had like 4 missed trophies in the span of like 10 minutes. Well, let's see if this will unlock. If not, it's gonna be very annoying. And I can't even skip cutscenes either, bro. I'm already not having a good time. So that should have been a trophy, and the trophy didn't pop. There's just no way, dude. I can't believe that. Like, the first 10 minutes into this game, I've got the bug where it won't allow me to unlock trophies. Okay, that popped. So that's for the first mission that I had to play twice. They are popping, but now knowing that these are going to be like just all over the place, now I'm really concerned. Alright, that should be a trophy. No. Didn't pop. Didn't pop. Yeah, see now the trophies are bugged again.
What have we here?
Yeah, that should pop a trophy. Oh, dude. Now I'm going to be stuck on this damn game, trying to replay every level, doing all the miscellaneous trophies again and again and again until we can move on to the next game. And I have made the rule that once we've played a game and it's popped a trophy, we need to finish the game too. So, man, oh, this is going to be so difficult. The only workaround that I know of is turning off the PlayStation and resetting and then just replaying the levels, which is going to be an absolute pain. This is 4th time on this level, I think. I just don't know what deciphers the platinum popping or the trophy popping. Come on. 4th time on this level. Come on. Let's pop this. Oh, come on. Let's pop. Pop the trophy. Do I need to finish the level? Alright, we have some new evidence or information. Supposedly, it will pop once we've completed the level. If we've got the gold medal, which we do. So, this is going to be take 5. Let's see if this is going to work. Come on. Come on, fingers crossed. So that's perfect time as well. That's the only thing I can think of. It's like you need to do it at the start and the end, and that's what stops people. Because when you get the first one, you're like, oh, that's it. That should pop. Yes! Such moves, such handsomeness, the cat's whiskers. Oh, dude. I thought I was going to be stuck behind that 97%. That stupid level 7. Not my lucky number anymore. Oh, bro. I'm actually so relieved. Out of all the games we've done, this has been the worst just because of the issue of the glitching. Oh, thank goodness. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, you've even got footage from the show. I wonder if this is new footage. Yeah, it is. Oh no. I'm gonna have to censor this. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of content here. But again, I wanted something that was going to be a little bit easier after that glitched Puss in Boots game. And what a better game than this. You can just sit back, hit the same buttons, and just relax. Sell that. Oh, free marketer. Sell a weapon in the shop. 2%. Awesome. Alright, what's this? Stimpack. Oh! Oh, I died! Oh no, I wanted to get to the boss. Do one run. No! Come on, this has to be the run. I don't want to die again. Last run. No! Yes! Oh, can't touch this. Defeat any boss without using a dash. Oh, yo! Then you got Toad Slayer. Kill Megatoad boss. Alright, so as you can probably see, we have the golden gun. This has taken me all morning. I thought this was going to be easy. My god, the drop rate for this gun is ridiculous. I probably went through almost at least 60 to 70 runs. Just, insane. I am so happy to get this done. Let's get this golden gun. Let's sell it. Let's get this trophy. Shifty, 100%. Sell the golden gun in the shop. And then the platinum trophy for Happy Tree Friends. Oh.
Ago, Acting Commissioner James Gordon delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life. Batman made short work of the assassin.
Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to top that.
But I'll give it a shot.
I don't know if I feel ashamed or if I'm happy I'm gonna get a platinum it done today. I'll be the little fox looking dude, little coyote. Yeah, I like that. Is he? Oh, you can put glasses on him. Yo, he's got the drip. Oh, dude, this guy. If he was on my street, I'd be friends with him straight away. He's got the drip. Yo. All right, look. All right. Serious stuff here. Word. Honestly, yeah, that's it. Oh, bro. What are we gonna do?
You can use the same button.
Oh, that's a good idea. Didn't even think of that. Thank goodness for this guy.
You will need to move things out of the way to keep going.
What button?
Use this button when
X?
it appears on the screen.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that makes sense. I would not have thought of that. We know. We came past you like 3 minutes ago, bro. It's the same thing. What? It's the same story. You just asked him that. It's gonna be worth it. We're gonna get on top of the challenge. This platinum is gonna be worth it. It will give us some extra time. Yo, the view from Windy Castle. This game is lit.
Have fun.
Done. Always remember to eat your 5. Visit Potato City. And friends forever. Peppa Pig Platinum. Unlock all trophies in my friend Peppa Pig. Finally, we have done. That's Platinum number 10. Thank goodness. I'm out of here. I've gotten the Platinum. And then, as you can probably see, probably not as good. Or maybe even better, who knows? My Little Pony, A Maritime Bay Adventure. We're getting those Platinums done. We're going to be catching up. And the best way to be doing that is the easy games. Alright, we have to get these horseshoes. Watch out for the bunnies as I just get hits. And then hopefully we should pop the final trophy along with the platinum. Oh no, he's looking quite distressed. Oh, rip.
I was gonna say the same thing.
As long as peace is back in Maritime Bay.
We'll all be friends. And friendship is still magic.
Hey, Sprout! I have an idea that could cheer you up.
No.
Let's dance!
Oh my god. Friendship is still magic. 100%. Catch and talk some sense into Sprout. And there it is. Alicorn status. The platinum trophy for My Little Pony. I don't know, man. What a game. Wow, I knew this game was good, but man, I didn't think I would enjoy it this much. Not only was the story beautiful, but the visuals were a huge highlight while playing. Throughout my playthrough, I actually found myself more invested with the gameplay and the storytelling more so than the trophies, and that's what a good game should do. As for the trophies themselves, most were tied to the story anyways, making it a heavy story focused experience, which I definitely didn't mind. One thing I did want to mention, however, was the character customization. I was so surprised that this feature was added. Allowing you to customize your own character and how you want it to look really made it more of a personal experience finishing the game. And look, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I'd say my dude was styling all the way through to the end where we popped the platinum. So with a big challenge like this one, it's going to be a given there'll be some smaller games. So Love A Lot was a real treat. It was short, fun, and a game that didn't have too many collectibles. I found this one while looking through the PlayStation Store for something a little shorter, and I'm glad I did. This is a wacky platformer that focuses on a little knight that's on a quest to find the love of his life. Jumping between different worlds, dodging enemies, looking for secret areas to find the hidden geese and flowers, it kept me busy for the afternoon, which I thoroughly enjoyed my time with as it has so much charm. With only 21 trophies, this only took a few hours to complete. If you're a fan of any form of platformers, don't miss out on So Love A Lot, as it's really a hidden gem you must try out for yourself. Alright, so it's been a few days since you've last seen me. We've gotten a few easier platinums done and have gotten a haircut as well. It's currently day 15 in the challenge and we have earned 14 platinums, meaning we're still a little bit behind, but not too bad, only 1 platinum behind. I've been trying to focus on smaller games at the start of the challenge so we can focus on longer games in the future. In saying that, I would like to get 1 more platinum done for today, and I thought what a better game to start with than Megamind on the PlayStation 3. Imagine just like sitting at work in a conference and you just see Megamind running on the bloody scaffolding taking out construction workers. You're like, what is going on here? Alright, this is definitely the boss fight. This is our first boss fight. We've got like no health, but we can't die. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we play games, we play platformers, you got nothing on us. Oh, there he goes. I just love how idols, bro. Like, you don't even know if it's finished or not. Destruction Derby. Finishing the boss without dying. And then I think we'd have another trophy as well. Is that it? Thought there'd be another trophy. Blue. Oh, there it is. Destruction Doom. Finishing the level up. Alright, cool. Very hard stuff. There it is. Last killer. And that's it. Done. Defeated. And then the platinum trophy. Oh, that's Tame Blue Titan without dying. I believe finishing the last level. And then Mega Hero, complete the game, and Platinum Trophy for Megamind. A very short, but still a very pleasant game to play. It's nice to be ahead in the challenge and actually have time for a bit of a longer game. I've been waiting to play this one for a while, so I'm very excited.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I forgot something. I forgot something. Now I'm really ready. Now I'm really ready.
Alright, okay, straight into it. A very quick story. I don't really feel like there's a lot. We'll see how we go. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how this turns out. I'm loving the charm so far. It's very, very cute. Oh, there's the seahorse. I used to love that episode as a kid. The scene where he's got the coin and he tries to put it in the seahorse.
I can't find the coin slot. Here it is.
The way of the sponge. Karate kick 100 enemies. Oh yeah. Movie star. Complete all main missions in Karate Downtown Bikini Bottom. One of the best episodes as a kid. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that is so cool. I remember the scene with the fire. Oh, dude, iconic this episode was. Okay, so you don't need to actually defeat it. Alright, that's it. Finally. Ooh, aga. Finally. Alright, we defeated that boss fight. That was a little bit harder than the other ones. Alright, that's it. Last hit. Done. Local hero. Save Bikini Bottom from being destroyed. I don't know, man. Like, the Pearl boss fight was the hardest to do in the game, but yeah, the two last bosses were the easiest. So funny. Alright, well, it's been 6 hours since you've last seen me. We've done a lot of the cleanup, and I mean a lot of cleanup. We've been able to grind out a lot of the jellies to get the rest of the costumes, which is the remaining trophy. I didn't really plan for this one to be the last trophy. It just kind of worked out that way. And with the last costume, I've left the best one to last. My absolute favorite costume in the entire show, the Quickster. You want to see me do it again? Which was the name of the trophy as well, which was quite funny. So we'll purchase this. Fashion Hunter, collecting all costumes in the game. And then 1 sponge to rule them all. The Platinum Trophy for SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. What can I say? It's not a challenge without PJ Masks included. I'm obviously joking, of course, but man, was this such an uninteresting game. I honestly don't know why I decided to play this. Being an easy platinum, the time wasted on this wasn't worth it. Keeping it short, you just had to play similar missions collecting the same tokens as the 3 characters. Yeah, I'm disappointed too, as this is what I had to put up with for 6 hours. Not sure if this just has a large player base or people don't go out of their way to play a children's game, which is most likely the case. We earned a rare 2.3% platinum, which is oddly strange and could finally move on to a good game. The next game we played was Lost Words, a puzzle-like game where you play as a girl called Izzy. As Izzy, we find ourselves in her diary. We find that she's created a fantasy world where she's been crowned Guardians of the Fireflies. As we've entered this world, a dragon has destroyed the village, which has now left us needing to restore everything back to normal. Initially, when I jumped into this, I honestly wasn't a huge fan. The story just wasn't hitting for me, and the trophies weren't all that interesting either. But as time went on and I made more of an effort to be open with what the story was trying to convey, I didn't mind it. The combination of using the 2 separate game modes between Izzy's imagination and journal was a nice balance too. I even found myself getting attached to some of the characters, especially Lump, a little fireball that we befriended throughout the story that helps us keep motivated while solving puzzles. I know it's silly, but due to this little guy, it really made me love this world even more. Lost Worlds really showed me that even if I'm not too keen on a game at the start, it's always worth sticking through it. I'd say wait for this one to go on sale though, but if you do get the chance to play it, enjoy your time with this game and especially Lump, as he's a character that really leaves a mark. Have you ever wondered what it would be like working for the Postal Service? Well, if you have, Lake is the perfect experience for that. Hearing about a game that makes you deliver packages, you'd think it'd be very tedious and boring. But in this case, this was quite the opposite. You play as a young girl named Meredith, a software developer who revisits her hometown temporarily, taking on the role of being the town's mail carrier. Not only do you deliver the townspeople mail, but you get involved with their everyday lives, knowing more about them, hear about their stories, and help with their everyday troubles. I honestly loved every minute of this game. The trophies didn't feel like a chore going back and forth between the townsfolk. I might be a little biased coming from a small town and moving to a city, but even though this is one of those games that doesn't look too interesting, it is a must play if you enjoy a good graphic adventure game.
I just updated my playlist.
It's no secret that I love my kart races, and this one was no different. I know, coffin dodgers, really? Well, out of the last few games in the challenge, it was nice having a simple game to play, allowing me to turn my brain off and just relax. Sure, the graphics aren't the best, and it doesn't offer a lot, but it was a short experience with an easy trophy list, exactly what we were after. Most of the trophies consisted of going through each tournament, attack the races with different weapons, and complete certain tasks in each race. Taking around 5 hours to complete, it was a nice change having a kart racer in the challenge. Not the best kart racer I've ever played, but still fun enough for me to enjoy my time and pop the platinum. With Coffin Dodgers now completed and some time left in the day, we played the Gardens Between, a short adventure puzzle game that focuses on 2 close friends. The 2 sneak out to play in their treehouse, where a strange light appears and causes the treehouse to fall into a dreamlike world. This then leads us to exploring and solving puzzles on different islands, but not like any regular puzzle game. To solve these puzzles, we need to make time pass forwards and backwards. When time moves forwards, the pair will walk backwards, and as time moves backwards, the pair will move forward, really taking puzzle solving to the next level. This feature really made you think outside the box. The trophies were super rewarding to earn too, as it took some discovering with the time skip feature, like knocking over a structure to knock over the dominoes on the table, or the one puzzle where you move the crow around the island into the TV. As I've mentioned countless times, I've never been a huge fan of puzzles, but I can respect a good game when I see one. Even if you're not a huge fan of puzzle games like myself, this is a game you should experience at least once, as the Gardens Between really offers a unique take on the genre. If you've been following me for a while now, you know I love my older games, especially the GameCube. There were some incredible games on that system. One of my favourites, Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Easily my favourite game out of the franchise due to its bright colours and open world exploring. Even though I'll never have the chance to earn its trophies, this next game was able to scratch that itch. The game I'm talking about is Wavetale. You can tell this was heavily inspired by Wind Waker, and I'm all for it. Wavetale has you taking control of Sigrid, a young girl who lives with her grandma on the island called Strandville. The exploration for this game was so much fun, jumping between islands, fighting pirates, and well, the breathtaking visuals were great too. It wasn't a very long game as the story was quite short and the trophies weren't too complex either. The only issue I had throughout was talking to good old Bill, needing to hear all of his jokes. For some reason, he just didn't want to talk anymore after a few attempts, and initially I thought my trophy was bugged. I managed to restart the game, find him at another location, and pop the trophy. Other than that, this was a short experience that was something different. By far one of the most relaxing games I've played in this challenge. I'd say now after Wavetale, it's time to dust off the GameCube and revisit Wind Waker once again. I'm probably going to regret playing Tekken 7, but I figured it was about time to get a fighting game done in the challenge. I'm very intrigued to see how it's going to go for our first online battle. I think I'm going to get rinsed. I really do think I'm going to get rinsed. I don't play fighting games very often, so I feel like this would be pretty comedic for you guys to watch. Oh, there's nothing, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. Dealt 10 homing attacks. Don't know what that means, but I'm doing stuff. Yeah, alright. Starting to get a bit of a better understanding. I feel like the controls are starting to come to me a bit now. I'm nothing crazy yet. I don't think I ever will be, but I need to have somewhat of an understanding how to play to get the platinum. Damn, that's tough. Alright. Alright, so let's go online. Let's test our skill and see how we're going to face off against actual players. Come on, Lucky Chloe. Oh no! I feel so bad. I don't know if this guy's like not good or if I'm just cracked at Lucky Chloe. I used her a lot throughout the story, so I don't know if that... Oh, I feel like he's getting pretty mad actually. He's not happy. Oh no. I don't know if he was bad, I don't know if I was good, but... Oh, dude. Oh, he would be so mad. I'm so sorry. Oh, rip. Yeah, I did it. My first one game in ranked match online. Oh, we won our first ranked match. Oh, dude. That was fun, but it was stressful. Too slow. That's our next win, I believe. Not bad. Oh, literally not bad. Oh, want to play a match online. Oh, yes. Come and get some, I dare you. For 10 online battles. The same dude I've been playing with the past 15 to 20 minutes. It's been good, but I've got to go. Next trophy. Get ready. Alright. Come on, internet. Don't be bad, don't be bad. Let me be able to play smoothly. No, the internet. Oh no. Oh no, this doesn't seem good. Oh, he's given up. He's given up. He's given up. Yeah, he's given up. The internet. Just hope he doesn't disconnect. No! Oh no! Come on, don't disconnect. Oh, bro's on like 217 ping. Communication error. Oh, why can't I just fight someone and not have any issues? Why? Oh, I'm resorting to the last hope I have. Ask finally. One battle for a trophy. Ask Connie, one battle for a trophy. Please, I am resorting to petty messages in the chat. Please, just accept whoever is versing me. No, why would you leave? Come on, Damo Pain, don't be pain. Just be friendly. Be nice. Give me a trophy. I just need to win one, and I will never bother your community ever again. I am on my knees. I have had so many matches where I've not been able to win because of the latency and the people absolutely taking advantage of it. Do you reckon he read my message? Do you reckon he's going to be kind and let me win a battle? I don't think he will. Yes! Oh, 2 in the bag. Come on, man. Look, I know this isn't a difficult platinum, but right now, this difficulty has gone for like an 8 because of how bad the connection is overseas, considering I'm in Australia. And I just need to get one more win. Oh no, I don't know if I screwed up here. Did I screw up? I don't know. He's not in reach. He's not in reach. He's not in reach. He's not in reach. Look how much health he had. Dude. Come on. Oh, he's done that move. Yes! 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 Okay, I'm ready. Oh my god, I was gonna lose that. I'll get everything back. Lucky Chloe has gotten me this platinum. Oh my god. Obviously, it's not a difficult game, but when you consider living in Australia and everyone else has 100 to 200 ping, it is gonna be incredibly hard to get this platinum. It's done. It's finished. I'm sorry. I'm leaving the tournament. You guys can keep the money. I am out. I am done. I'm finished. I'm finished.
I'm ready for a normal day of work.
Y'all notice something a little not normal today?
Does that count?
That's not normal at all.
Find the last page and pick up any other pages like this one before reality as we know it ceases to exist. Shouldn't be too hard. Good luck.
Alright, so I'm at the very last trophy of this game, SpongeBob Hero Pants. I was really excited to play this, but man, I kind of regret it. It's very, very tedious. It's got a very simple trophy list. It was a little bit fun at the start, but there is a trophy for leveling up all your characters, which takes around 42,000 coins. Each level will net you around 1,000 coins, so if you do the math, not a very practical trophy for a big challenge like this, but in saying that, it's taken about 8 hours or so, maybe 10 at the latest. I've saved one of the easiest trophies to last. In the background, while I have been playing this, I've been playing at DC Super Pets. I know it's a very short game, just like this one, but I'm still trying to get ahead in this challenge to make sure that we've got time for those bigger games, in which I am excited to get to the next game. Just like that, level completes, and there is Scary Me the trophy and the platinum, the real hero, the SpongeBob Hero Pants.
Another evil robot. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Day 25, I figured why not pick a very fun and stupid game. I've never heard of this game before either, and I thought, look, this would be ideal for this kind of challenge.
Oh, I'm excited now. Ooh, look at me, giddy with the speed and the burning rubber and the revving engine. Rev, rev.
Oh no, this is horrible. Alright, so we've got a fruit. Oh, you can jump. So that's how you drift. Oh, you got your turbo. Oh, damn, bro, look at, man. Final lap. Oh, disco ball. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Oh, that is horrible. I want that. Chimps won. Finish Blind Frenzy. I'd say that's finishing our first race. Banana. Oh, dude. I can't. No way. Go, go, go. There's the finish line. Go. Okay, we come in first. So exciting. This game is... Alright, forgot my trunks. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Wait, was that it? That was the Grand Prix. That was just 3 races. Alright, Zanny Zoo Champ. Silver trophy. Man, we are getting traded in this game. Swing around here. Let's get our last trophy for the game. And then get our platinum. Oh. Alright. That's our first win with Shrek. Popping the trophy on, where is it? Shrek license. And then Madagascar Karts Champ. A platinum trophy for Madagascar Karts.
If you're here, it's because you know who I am. Kick-Ass.
I could just imagine the look on their faces when they see a receipt for Kick-Ass 2 in 2024 on the PlayStation 3 for $18. There's not enough people talking about this game. I feel like this is game of the year. Honestly, it is incredible. I can imagine, you know, not many people would know of this game, booting this up when you got a friend over, and they'll be like, oh my god, as if this exists. You know what's crazy, right? I'm gonna have a little bit of a rant here. Mega Mine 3 was even better than this. Like, there was more to it, there was more platforming, more obstacles. I just can't pass this up, that Kick-Ass 2 is just so simplified. I didn't even have to fight them. Alright, let's see if this works. I didn't even have to fight them. Let's see if this pops. Unless we have to keep going further into the level. Careful with the hole. So this game doesn't even recognize you walking past all the enemies, and it just gives you the trophy for just getting to the next section. Oh my... I just can't. This game is wild. Alright, there's the counter. There he goes. Broke his leg. We should get our trophy. Oh, that was horrible. It was not worth the effort. The writing, I feel like it was someone that was in high school that wrote this in like English. You can't even hear anything. You've got the music, you've got the train zooming past. Oh, that's probably why they added subtitles. They're like, yeah, it's too loud, just add subtitles. It's still good to go out. I'm waiting for my trophy. I feel like I deserve that trophy. Killing Death. Oh, that was not worth it.
Dave, wait!
So this is 14 out of 14 for the collectibles, meaning we have finished everything. Hopefully this will pop the trophy because I've spent too much time on this game. There you go, Social Network Junkie, and the platinum, 100% Kick-Ass. Oh, look, I don't know if this game was worth it. It took a lot longer than it should have due to glitches and the game crashing, but we finished it, finally. Oh, okay, now we can quit out. We don't need to play it ever again. The only good thing about this game was the music. It was okay for someone that's a fan of Kick-Ass. It's pretty cool that you've got a game based on a movie, but, you know, you've got your limitations where sometimes it's not a good idea to make a game based on a movie. With Jackass now completed and still one game behind, we definitely stayed up and started playing. No, I lie. I actually went to bed for some rest. The next day, I did however play Albacete Warrior. This is a small combat game where we play as Benito Waters, a ninja taking on his master's request to fulfill the ancient prophecy of becoming the chosen one. Going in, I didn't know what to expect, as it was a cheaper title I've never heard of, but to my surprise, it was a really fun game. Actually having some story depth, there was enough going on to keep you engaged all the way through. The combat was super fun to learn, the levels were well diverse, and using our sidekick as a weapon just made it that much better. Throughout the game, there's only 14 trophies to unlock. Majority were based on completing the story and defeating a certain amount of enemies. However, there was one trophy that took some effort, defeating the final boss. Not like this game has a huge learning curve, but due to not utilizing each attack, this took a few tries. Once I figured that out, along with the boss's pattern, we got our ending, which was actually quite sad, and our final trophies in the game. Being one of the biggest surprises throughout all the games we've played, I suggest giving this game a go if you're wanting to keep busy for an afternoon. Carrying over to the next day, we started up Edith Finch, a game I've heard so many good things about and knew it was about time I tried it for myself. As Edith, you go back home to reveal each relative's memories before they all passed on. Once you enter each family member's room inside of the house, you'll get a retelling of their story. Throughout my playthrough, I personally found some stories to be more touching than others, especially Calvin's and his wishes to become an astronaut. I also really enjoyed Barbara's story as it shifted the gameplay to be more stressful and intense, just like a horror game. Majority of the trophies were story related with a few tasks here and there, which I thought was a better choice for the game, keeping the focus on Edith and her story. As sometimes if there's too many or just ridiculous trophies to achieve, it can take away from the game's experience. Honestly, being the best walking simulator I've played, it definitely made me more open to the genre for future titles. Keeping the streak going, the following day we entered the world of Hellsinger. Metal Hellsinger is a game that mixes both elements of shooters and rhythm games together. Not only was this game super addictive, but I found myself entranced within the gameplay and constantly being taken back with its awesome soundtrack selection. Shooting your way through enemies couldn't be more fun. Matching each gunshot with the beat of the song, I just couldn't put this game down. I earned majority of the trophies in one sitting, blasting through various enemies, destroying some awesome looking bosses, and collecting every weapon possible. Not entirely sure if this is still on PlayStation Plus, but if it is and you like heavy metal music, this unique game is definitely worth a shot. Having some time left in the day after Metal Hellsinger, I thought would make the effort to keep ourselves ahead while we can. Jumping into our next game, I unfortunately made a big mistake. I purchased a game I should have never considered. The game I'm talking about is Succubus. Never heard of it? Good, as it's one of the worst games I've ever played. Buying this, I thought it'd be funny, you know, ooh, waifu character, elusive character clothing. This would be so funny to include in the video. Yeah, well, serves me right because I was stuck playing this thing for 3 hours. This is one of those games where you fend off a large amount of enemies throughout each level. Each level has 10 waves, all needing to be completed to advance further. Not really offering much, like there is a few different enemies, but past that, it's the same thing over and over again. By the time we got through to level 3, I was already fed up with the poor controls, the horrible graphics, and the shocking game mechanics. Spending too much time on a game like this, we eventually earned the platinum and could finally delete it off the console. Was it worth it? Definitely not. Let's move on. Oh no. You didn't have to do that. You killed an NPC that's going to affect the whole game. That's right, your actions have consequences this game. He deserved it. He came up in my face. You saw it. Everyone saw it.
Come on, let's go. We just killed a guy.
Yeah, I'm just looking around. Just making sure there's no cops or anything.
Go ahead and hit the button to
no. What description is that? It's b-ball time in the b-ball whole place. Make one b-ball basket in the teleport like a good little b-ball boy or b-ball girl. What?
Go ahead and press the button.
I'm pretty sure there's a trophy for doing this 100 times, which it's gonna take at least an hour or so. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing stuff. Shut up! I'm trying to think.
It's lazy. Fuck this, dude. Come down. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck that puzzle up there. Let's just breaking the door down. Yeah, screw that gate.
That's the way to do it. I read it.
Those were my pets.
Oh.
What are you out of your fucking mind? You just told us to kill them. What are you talking about? I told you to kill the ones in the courtyard. The wild feral ones. The ones you just killed were my domesticated pets. Oops. They're my friends. Oh, Jesus, man, you gotta be a little more specific. Shit, dude, I'm sorry. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Take your fucking upgrade here. It's on the fucking counter. I don't even know why I'm giving it to you. But here it is. Take your stupid upgrade.
Cemetery.
Okay, check this out.
Kill all Tony's pets. I'm tired of them pooping on my lawn.
Eat each other. Hit the fucking button. I told you how to do it. The fuck is wrong with these Chairorpians? Never did like Chairorpians.
Shut up! I'm trying to get my trophy. Final baby, the ultimate happy ending. Oh, dude. Oh, collect all the power babies in the game, then prepare to have your strudel wrinkled. Okay. This game was wild. It was so funny. It was just so random as well. So with our last trophy, as you can probably guess, I've been working on You Actually Did It, where you need to hit 100 baskets. So let's see if I can get my last hit in with the first ball. Let's say, Yes! Oh, look at that. You actually did it. The last one on the first go. And then there it is. Platinum trophy. Thanks for your money, suckers. You did not watch enough action movies. Oh no.
Let's get out of here. Move, people.
Man, this makes me just want to watch Terminator movies now. This is sick. Oh my god, it's going down. Oh my god, get out, bro, move it. What are you doing? I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Go, run, 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 run. Don't leave me alone. Why? You had so many other people to shoot. I swear there's not another one. I said 2. How many is there? Alright. Done.
Alright, let's move.
Is that it? Okay, cool. This isn't too bad. This isn't... I don't know. We'll see how we go, but it isn't as hard as I thought it would be. Where's the music? Where's the sound? Am I tripping? Where's the sound? I feel like there's supposed to be sound. Alright. Checkpoint. Sound! Who knew? Crazy. So that whole checkpoint, I had no sound. That is wild. What? Okay, cool. So it gives me sound when we're in a cutscene, but when it comes to gameplay, it just does not want to give me any noise. That is so weird. What a random glitch. That is so odd. I don't have my headphones in because there's no point. There's no sound. But we are getting a lot further than we were. Did they just dip? They all just dipped. Bro, why'd you leave me here with him? Oh, I'm going to die. I'm so going to die. I'm so going to die. I'm so going to die. What communication is that? What team just leaves? You guys suck. I was sitting there like a loose duck. I was so like, oh, I'm ready. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I didn't take any pipe bombs. Why do I not have any pipe bombs? Oh, no. Yeah, what the, why? I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Get out of here. Oh, dude, why don't they just tell me? Why do I just find out by myself? Bro, that section was ridiculous. I don't even have my headphones in because there's no damn sound for this game. Oh, new acquaintances. I deserve that gold trophy. That was ridiculous. Oh, sound's back. I think we're at the end of the game. It's so quick. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, we're at the end of the game. That was it. All the resistance. And I think we've got 2 trophies for the certain difficulties on medium and hard. Veteran, Commander. And then the next trophy should be for playing on the hardest difficulty. This game was good. It was really short though. Seasoned Commander and then Determinated. That is such a cool name for a platinum. That's it. So we've earned, I think, 34 platinums now. And I think we're exactly on the mark with day 33. So let's just move on to the next game. Man, it has been a while since I have played. Loading spawn area. So let's hope we get a good world. Let's hope we get a good seed that's close to a village. Okay, we've loaded in. Let's punch our first tree. And I believe this is our first trophy for the game. That is so delayed. Getting wood. Bro, that was so delayed. I was like, damn, it's not going to work. We can't play Minecraft. I feel like this will be a good one like for today. I've got quite a few hours spare. I can relax, put something on the backgrounds. And of course, play Minecraft. It's not like a hard platinum, but it is very time consuming. You do need to, get a few things. You need to build a base. You need to craft stuff. I've forgotten how peaceful it is. It's just so relaxing. Oh, that is a great sight. Awesome. We spawned right next to a village. That is going to be so helpful for this challenge. Alright, well, that's perfect. I'm going to build my base. Benchmarking. There we go. There's another trophy. A lot of the trophies will pop really early on. Some of the later trophies are going to be a bit grindy. So I'm going to try and work as much as I can on this today. Pop as many trophies as I can. And we'll see where we end up by tomorrow. Let's see. Do we have any good luck? Will he take 2? Oh, he took 2. Let's go. That was our 4 dogs. Clutch. Oh, that was our 5, sorry. It's very delayed. So there it is. Leader of the pack. Awesome. I'm happy to get that one done. Look at that. Perfect. Happy birthday, fellas. Oh, did that still count? Bro, you destroyed my cake. All my hard work. The lie. You destroyed my cake. Oh, yes. Bro, what a good feeling. Ah, I was so worried. I completely forgot how hard it is to find diamonds in Minecraft. You could be really lucky or you could be really unfortunate. Oh, Dude, oh, thank goodness. I thought I was going to spend at least another hour just trying to find diamonds just to progress. Give us that trophy. Dude, we got a good pocket here. Oh, look at that. Nice, good stuff. Awesome. Alright, we got 7 diamonds. Not bad at all. Diamonds! Hell yeah, alright. Now that we've got diamonds, we can progress. We can get some armor done, get some more trophies. And then probably just try to get everything sorted before we go to the nether. Okay, well, we're here. It's been a few days. It's currently day 36 in the challenge. Minecraft has taken up so much time in the past few days. I've been playing very late, getting up very early just so we can get it to this part and just move on in the challenge. I'm very lucky because it would have taken me a lot longer if I played the PlayStation 4 version, and I was very lucky with coordinates and just locations. I found this area very early on, and I managed to find a zombie spawner which had a saddle to be able to get that trophy as well. Going into this, I've made sure I've got a lot of potions for strength. We've got ladders so we can climb on top of the beacons. We've got a few bows. I'm not too sure how we're going to go with the arrows, but we'll find out. And I haven't done a test run yet, so let's just get straight into it before this lava kills us. So we'll take these out. We're going to try and not get hit by any of the endermen. I'm just going to be wise with my shots as well, because I do not want to waste any arrows. It's taken me so long to get to this part. Again, I think I got a really good seed. I'm very lucky how it's turned out. There he goes. Not even with the strength potion. See you later. Let's get our platinum trophy and move on with the challenge. Oh, let's go. Hell yeah. Oh... Bro, oh, I don't know. I don't know why I did it, but I'm kind of happy I did it. Awarded all trophies for Minecraft on the PlayStation 3. So, yeah, what we're going to do, I'm going to move on to some easier games just to keep up with the schedule. I'm a little bit behind now that we got Minecraft done, but it was a very good platinum. I enjoyed it. The challenge was there, so that was also fun as well. So, let's move on. Let's get some easier games done. I don't know if they're going to be as fun as Minecraft, but they're more platinums for the challenge. So let's just get straight into it. You want to know one game I never grew up with? Ape Escape. A game that's bright, goofy, and not too long. This is right up my alley for this kind of challenge. Thanks to Spectre, a monkey turned evil due to one of the professor's inventions, he gains a new intelligence and hankering for trouble. He's released all these monkeys with the same gadget, now taking over the laboratory. Playing as Spike, we need to capture all the monkeys and defeat Spectre. A simple premise, but man is it fun. Exploring each level, checking every corner for monkeys and collectibles. I actually had a really good time with this game. Growing up with the PlayStation 1, it brought back a huge kick of nostalgia. It just brought me back to a time that was simpler, and man was it nice. The trophies were simple as well, all based on collecting and finishing the story. Taking around 5 hours to get done, I enjoyed every minute of it. I know the controls are a little jank due to the game being released 20 years ago, but if you can get past that, it's a simple game with a lot of charm. So after Ape Escape, I thought why not play another PlayStation 1 game, Siphon Filter. Being a game I somewhat remember growing up with, I thought it would be a good idea to give it a revisit. Well, unfortunately, this wasn't the best idea. What I didn't mention is as a kid, I never understood what I was doing and only played the multiplayer in a different installment. This was one of those cases where as soon as I started playing, I knew this wasn't a game I was going to enjoy. Compared to my experience with Ape Escape, I just wasn't vibing with this one. Not like it's a bad game by any means, I just didn't like the layout of the controls, and man was this game so hard to navigate. I understand this was made so long ago and had limitations, but I spent so many hours revisiting certain areas because I just didn't know where to go. I tried my hardest to get through the game by myself, but I ended up resorting to a guide. This finally got us to the end of the game, defeating the boss and popping our last trophy for the platinum.
Finn? Finn! What's up? Oh, don't tell me we slept through breakfast again. Bemo's gonna be so... Whoa.
I know, right?
What the flip? How'd we get into the middle of the ocean?
I don't think we are in the middle of the ocean, man. Look!
Looks like the Ice Kingdom. It must have melted.
What are we gonna do, Finn? This is seriously messed up.
It's straight up dong bongles is what it is. We better find out what's up. Wait, what about Bemo? He was down in the treehouse. Should we look for him?
He's a pretty good swimmer. He'll be fine. Set course for the Ice Kingdom. What's left of it.
It'll take forever for all this water to evaporate or whatever.
Maybe this will help. Look.
Is that a drain plug?
Yes, the old book says that. If we find it and pull it out, the water will go away.
We live in strange times, dude. Ow!
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Honestly, I'm just intrigued. I haven't touched this game at all, and I just want to see if there's going to be an instant join. Yeah, so I've been here for about 5 minutes now. I haven't found a single player. I'm guessing this is what majority of the platinum's going to look like. So I'm probably going to do a time skip, and you guys will see if we can get this one finished.
And that's that.
There we go. Nice. Good stuff. Ultimate Tool of Destruction. Getting everyone completed. Alright, look at that. Leave everything to me for finishing the battle mode on the very hard difficulty. Look at that. 100%, and you got Donnie. 0.5% leave everything to me for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I had a great time. This was a lot of fun, and 25 trophies isn't that many either. The online trophies were a little annoying, but being able to boost by yourself was so good. If you do need a hand with these, please message me. I am more than happy to help out, as I can imagine how annoying it is that you've got it on your profile and you can't finish it because the servers are completely dead. But with that being said, I'm exhausted. It's time for me to go to bed. I've played too many games in the last 48 hours. But we'll have a good night's sleep, and then we can carry on with the challenge and get a couple more games completed tomorrow. So I'll see you all then. Saving some time here, after the Lego movie we moved on to Ao the Clown, a little clown on a mission to find his missing dog. Having a very simple story, the game itself was very much the same. Complete a bunch of levels, defeat various enemies, and unlock different moves throughout the story. Not really offering a lot, this was one of those games you play in the background while watching YouTube or Netflix, and that's exactly what I did. Initially thinking this would only take a few hours, we actually spent the whole day playing this. Which I guess could have been worse. At least there weren't any collectible trophies, as we all know how much I love those. With a few shows finished, we defeated the final boss and could move on to something a little more my style. Oh man, am I excited to talk about this one. Not only was this a huge surprise, but this has to be one of the best Mario Kart clones I've played. And no, it's not because you play as cats drifting in carts, but it does help. At first glance, this looks like a simple game, which in some ways it is. Simple design, not a lot of customization, and very similar maps. But the drifting in this game, perfect. For so long, I've been looking for another kart racer that had a similar drifting mechanic to Crash Nitro Fueled. Hands down, my favorite racing game just for this feature. Majority of the trophies were relatively easy, finish a certain amount of laps, use different items, you know, the usual from these types of games. However, these two trophies, these actually required some skill. Earning maximum angle and drift master required you to get a 10 times multiplier while drifting and earn 150,000 points in one drift. At the start, this was quite difficult, but by the end of the game with some practice, it was very much achievable, really bumping the fun to 10 out of 10 just for these trophies alone and the challenge they provided. I know I've already recommended a lot of games in this challenge, but this is one you really need to try if you're a fan of kart races, and I guess cats too. By now, I'm sure you've heard of Tacoma, an exploration game where you play as Amy exploring an empty spaceship from 2088. Over the years, I've seen this game everywhere, and I thought it was about time I gave it a shot. After all, this is a challenge where I'm trying to explore different games I wouldn't normally play. For something so different, it was a pleasure to spend an afternoon in such a relaxing game. Walking around the ship, revisiting the crew members' past interactions, and really getting involved within this world. Not a long game by any means, but the time I spent looking around for certain items, figuring out puzzles, and shooting a few hoops, it really kept me engaged all the way through. As I've mentioned plenty of times already, I wouldn't normally venture into these types of games, but Tacoma was a surprise and I'm glad I finally gave it a chance.
Here we go.
Yuji! No! Yuji! I don't know who Yuji is. Oh no! Oh dude! Oh! He is saved. Look at us being a superhero. No, there he goes. She tried. She's got a lot of charm. I like her so far. She's a good character. Give us back our house. Bro, you were saved by us. What are you talking about? What do you mean, bro? What is this story? You asked us to save your son. Oh, I feel so sad. Oh, no. This art style's sick. I love how they did the comic. I'm not a big fan of the dad and the son now. I'm not going to help them again. Okay, bro's just summoned the whole arc. Damn. There it goes. Final boss of the game. So cool, dude. Come on, teamwork. You got this, guys. Come on. There it goes. Yeah. See you guys. Thanks for all the hard work. Oh, giving me chills, bro. That was sick. That was so good. No rest for the virtues. Alright, complete episode 21. So we're on about 30%. Currently at 9:30 in the morning. We're still on track, I think. We've got 44 platinums. And I think it is day 44 in the challenge from memory. But I've still got a lot of work to do, so my afternoon is going to be packed full of collectibles and challenges. Let's see how long this takes. That's Gravity Rush finished. Man, it's been a fun 48 hours. I've had a blast with this. It was difficult from time to time, but we've earned our 45th platinum, meaning we can move on. I'll probably have a bit of a break tonight. I am quite exhausted from playing this just non-stop. And I'll decide if we'll do a big game tomorrow or a smaller game. But most likely it'll be a smaller game, as I have a pretty big game planned for day 50. So stay around for that.
Mighty pups, they're here to save the world.
Who's the sucking?
Is that it? That's it. Get out of my way. Yes, deflected. On the board. Win a race in adventure mode. Going for golds. Earn gold in events. Oh, I'm not going to get that. Everyone's going to get it first. Mine. Mine, mine, mine. Yeah! Get stuffed. I don't care. Screw you guys. Nice. 10. Woo! I missed. I failed. I failed. I failed. I failed. Oh, it still counted. Collect all gold medals in the yellow cup. Well, okay. Well, I've just made it harder for myself. I thought I had to complete all these 3 races consecutively as a gold trophy or gold medal. That's fine. Look, well, I can say that I did all the other ones with gold, so I guess that's a plus. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a good feeling. Oh, thank goodness for that. Now we can finish the story. Alright, so Mizo is about dead. This is a good weapon. He is gone. And this should be it, or he's done.
You have a habit of leaving people to die, don't you?
Ooh.
You get used to it.
That was so cool. That's Jack X completed. That was a ride. I can't tell you enough. So, if I've got enough orbs left, I do. I've got plenty. That save tactic has worked wonders. We need 2 more trophies, which we just need to go on the shop and purchase all the reels. So there it is. Highlight reel for unlocking all reels. And then you've got hot coffee, which will be the last trophy for the platinum of Jack X. There it is. What did you expect?
You're such an animal.
King of the road.
Jackster, you're amazing. What?
Someone assists me. The fool has arrived, and away he won't stop us.
There it is. Come on, quick before I die. Grab it. That's it. That's the last one. That's the collectible I needed. Please pop. Please pop. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. Oh my... No way. Oh, you're kidding, bro. I've just wasted another hour on this game. Why wouldn't the collectible unlock by itself? There's no way you need to collect all 4 for it to unlock. I cannot stress this enough. I hate collectibles with a passion. That right there is a prime example. I can't believe I've gone through the whole game, missed 1 collectible, spent another hour and a half on the boss, went through the first part of the game again for another hour to find out that I need to go back to the start and collect all the 4 collectibles in chronicle order for it to pop. Why? Why have the devs done this? It's just so... I've only had 2 games in this challenge that really pushed me to my edge. And you think out of all the games I've played, you wouldn't think it would be Siphon Filter and this game. This game has been absolutely horrible. This has not been a fun experience. Now, you can probably see my character is looking a bit different. We have gotten the other crystals. We are back after an hour, about 45 minutes. It wasn't too bad. But still, I was not planning on playing this game all day. Come on, please pop, please pop, please pop, please pop. Stone skin. Come on. Come on. All achievements. Dude, that... Finally. That was a grind. I was not planning on playing this for 3, even more hours today. It was more likely 6. Absolutely ridiculous. I went through this game 3 times. I know I said this will be the last game for tonight, but as it goes, the challenge is still on. I still need to keep up. What I'll probably do is play a game that will take a little less effort, something I can kind of relax to and just enjoy a good story. Alright. Done. All achievements. Thank goodness for that. I am done with Demon Skin. Alright, out. So what I'm going to be playing tonight is the classic Wolf Among Us. I've never played this game, and I thought, what a better time than ever. But I won't be just playing one Wolf Among Us. I'll be also playing it on the PlayStation 5. So let's see how this goes.
Hey, Toad. My car. Yeah. Give me a second.
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are. I'll see you around, Wolf.
If we press triangle on both of those, hopefully that will register, and it should be our last Fable.
Reminds me of Briar Rose.
This has
You're
been
not
an absolute
touching anything, are you?
blast. I've had so much fun with this game.
Oh,
One of the best
okay.
Telltale games I've ever played. There it is. Master Librarian, and I've got that on the Vita as well. Platinum for the Vita popped up first. Full Moon, the PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation 4 version of Wolf Among Us. Oh, there it is. Gum gum. 1 in 1,000. You defeat 1,000 more enemies in a single battle. Damn, not bad. That was sick. I'm gonna have such a good time with this game. Yeah, she's got some health on her. So hopefully a powerful enemy used the special skill at least 10 times in one battle. Of course. Oh my god, they're just popping. Willing to die for the cause. You defeat your first enemy using full force burst. Damn, I've had like 5 trophies pop in the span of like 2 minutes. He's out of here, he's done for. Our master is now saved. Cool. My friend's seal. Clear dramatic log Alabaster Arc with an S rank. Look at us go.
His voice! It's so high!
So I'm nearing the ends of this One Piece game. I've had an absolute blast, but the last remaining trophy I need is going to take around 3 to 4 hours. What I need to do is collect 100 million berries for rich pirates. I've got around 30 million or so at the moment, and this level is the best strat. It takes around 3 to 4 minutes, and you'll get 1,500,000 berries, which isn't too bad, but again, it's 3 to 4 hours playing the same level. So I've got a lot of work to do. Let's see if we can get it done by tonight and move on to the next game before we get behind in the challenge. This last fight with Kaido. We're finished. There it is. Now I don't know if it's going to pop straight away or if it's going to count when all the berries get added up for the final total. This is it. There it is. Rich Pirates. And then the Platinum Trophy. The 5th Emperor of the Sea. Bro, what a sick name for a Platinum. 100% on Pirate Warriors 4. This was a fun game. 18% as well, so it was very well loved, considering it is one of the easier One Piece games to Platinum. A weird comparison, but if Mario 64 and Harold the Giraffe were combined into a game, this would be it. Castle on the Coast is a cute little platformer based on a giraffe named George. As George, we find ourselves at a mysterious castle, discovering secrets, platforming across different levels, and of course unlocking a few trophies along the way. Originally thinking this was catered to a younger audience, I found it was more difficult than it looked. You really had to learn the controls to reach certain sections platforming your way around, and to remember where everything is for that 100%. It was fun though, running around, looking for hidden areas, collecting everything, and even playing Rocket League. Like, what? For such a random game, I found that I had a really good time with it. Something a little goofy, easy to learn, and a game that allowed you to play at your own pace. This took about an afternoon to finish, unlocking various trophies for finding secrets, collecting star fragments, and well, just getting carried away with exploring. If you ever got a chance to play Mario 64 growing up, give Castle on the Coast a shot. It will definitely bring you back to those platforming days like it did for me.
What? N? What does N stand for?
No, it's a Z. I am Zorro. Z for Zorro.
Did I play another children's game just for a joke? Yes, why yes I did. Not missing a whole lot by skipping through this one, we played as Zorro and his sister protecting civilians from the evil general and his army. While exploring each level, we found ourselves adapting to each environment through stealth and action, executing enemies, performing unique moves, and completing objectives. While enjoying this game for what it was, halfway through, it actually dawned on me that I've played something similar to this before. This was literally a children's Assassin's Creed. Not as fleshed out, and nowhere near as good, but you can definitely see the comparison. Like, even the trophies seem to take some inspiration from the franchise, from marking enemies, performing stealth takedowns, and even reaching the highest point in the game. Being a fun little title, in a weird way, it actually brought back some nostalgic memories for the Assassin's Creed games. At the moment, I'm content with our platinum for Zorro Chronicles, but I'd say maybe this was a sign to revisit those titles once again. Really trying to get a good variety here in this challenge, you know I had to accommodate those Bratz fans. You're probably wondering why I decided to play this, and well, I've only got one good answer. I'm joking, but in all seriousness, sometimes it's nice to have a change up in what games we've been playing. Finding ourselves as one of the Bratz characters, we traveled to a few different cities, completing tasks and increasing our online status. Primarily being a fetch quest, we also rode scooters, took photos, and participated in various activities. By putting something on in the background, I found this was quite relaxing, almost like a mini break from all the longer games we've been playing. With about everything completed, and now being a Bratz superstar, we snapped our final photo for one of the best platinum names out there. Growing up with Star Wars Racer on the Nintendo 64, it was a given that this was going to be included. A chance to have the same fun as I did all those years ago while earning trophies, this was going to be a real treat. I know there isn't a lot to cover here as it is a simple trophy list, just completing circuits, unlocking characters, and reaching top speeds. But man, there's nothing more satisfying than boosting your pod racer on current gen consoles. Once I started this up, I was glued to my screen the entire afternoon. From upgrading my pod racers to taunting almost every NPC and winning every race, this platinum experience went by so fast. As I say that, it almost took a little longer than usual due to one trophy. You came, you looked around, you bought. This trophy requires you to upgrade your pod racer with certain parts. If you've missed these parts and have spent all your earnings after finishing the game, you're out of luck. Luckily for me though, I happened to purchase majority of what I needed except the last few parts that required the last wins in the game. But honestly, even if I did miss this, it wouldn't have been a chore to replay the entire game again. After a super fun afternoon, we earned our final trophy to our platinum. After Star Wars Racer, we shifted to a game in an entirely different genre. Being a huge fan of Gang Beasts, I knew I had to try this one out, and man, it didn't disappoint. Sure, I didn't have the same experience you would have playing this with friends, but I still really enjoyed my time with it. As a party game, most of the trophies are very similar in the terms of joining a match and using different items or performing different moves. I actually earned one of the hardest trophies while playing an online match without even trying. This made the platinum itself so much easier. You also have a career mode, finishing every level by robbing banks and taking out guards. As for the most difficult trophy in the game, I managed to get this one done by myself. What I mean by that is you have to join an online match with 3 different players and defeat them as a police officer while they're robbers. This is most likely the platinum killer if you don't have friends to play with like myself, but what I did to get around this, I booted up co-op on both my PlayStation and PC, a simple method to which earned us a super fun platinum in the challenge. After Rubber Bandits, there was still some time left in the night, so we moved on to Undertale. Being a game I've heard so many good things about, it was nice to find out why it was a fan favourite. Sans, that's my understanding. No, I joke, but I truly love the character Sans with his comedic relief throughout the game. Speaking about comedic relief, whose idea was it to implement these trophies? This game was just a roller coaster all round, and I was all for it. I personally went for the genocide playthrough as it made things so much easier by the end of the game. Well, up until Undyne, as this took forever. I kept messing up on the small arrow minigame, I just couldn't get it down. After many, and I mean many attempts, we finally won and earned one of our last remaining trophies. With the little time I had left to digest how good this game was, we made it to our final destination, rewarding us with that iconic platinum. The Penguins of Madagascar, Dr. Blowhole returns again. What did you do Sunday? I played Penguins of Madagascar. This is like one of those games that you go to Blockbuster or Video Easy and you bring it home and you put it in and you're like, oh no. I wasted my choice on this game. Could have gone Burnout. I could have gone Ratchet and Clank. I could have gone Simpsons Hit and Run, but I got the Penguins of Madagascar. Alright, Maurice, we got the party hats.
Maurice, here's your last thingamadoodle.
Thanks for your help, Penguins.
Party favor hunt. Yeah, look, I don't know. I don't feel like there's going to be much else involved in this game. Shaved ice. Wow, we've already collected 1,000 of those cones. That did not take long. It seems very repetitive, as if every level is going to be like this. Why? Who decided to put bowling in Madagascar? So you need to get 5 strikes and then 4 spares. Is that what? No way. How is that one tilted? Is that up or is that down? There's no way that is going to stay up. Oh, what BS is that? It is literally tilting, bro. This game, this mini game is so dumb. Oh, 186, bro. No. Oh, it's 14 off. Come on, man. So it does, you have to hit every set. You need to get 5 strikes and spares for everything. If I didn't miss those 2. Oh, no. I reckon it was this one individual dude that was just absolutely obsessed with bowling. There's no other way. Like, who in their right mind would think, oh yeah, everyone's gonna love this trophy? Are you serious? What? That is so BS, dude. That is just stupid. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna go to bed tonight. What the? What? That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Okay, alright, we've got a sweet spot. We've hit a good spot. This is the furthest we've gotten. I just want to keep pushing through. I'm done. I want to get this over. This has been horrible. This has been a nightmare of a trophy. Come on, this should be it. If we get a strike. Yes. Oh, I'm hanging up the boots. I reckon that's done. God, oh, bro, there it is. There's the platinum. I can't even speak. There's the platinum for Penguins of Madagascar, bro. I was gonna freak if that wasn't gonna go. After last night's experience with that bowling game, oh, this will be a 10 out of 10 game for me. And it's very nice to know that it's not too hard for someone that isn't familiar with the Sonic games, hence why I have picked it for this challenge. It does take at least 20 to 30 hours, but I'm happy to give those hours up to play this. It looks incredible so far. I haven't played a Sonic game in so long, and I feel like it's showing. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is so fun, man. I can imagine... Oh. Unknown threat. Defeated a Guardian for the first time. As I get an email on my phone. Yeah, I couldn't imagine how much fun this is going to be with, like, once everything's leveled up. I've progressed. Like, this is incredible, dude. Like, I see why everyone loves this game. So fun, dude. It's just, I don't know, it's relaxing as well. I don't know what it is. Oh, so that's why I've been collecting them. I've been so confused what I'm collecting them for. Ah, Hermit Coco encounter. Spoke with Hermit Coco for the first time. Yeah, right. Such a funny looking dude. Love it. That was wild. That was sick. I was not expecting that. Bro, like just crazy anime fights in Sonic. Dude, this was, oh bro. And this is like the first boss as well. There you go, the beginning. So we finished everything on the first level. Defeated the Titan, completed the main story on Kronos Island. That was sick. That was just next level. I was not expecting that. I've got our second island here. So far, I'm having a really good time. I'm enjoying it. I didn't know what to expect coming in. I honestly thought there'd be more linear levels, but it is very much free roam. And for me, I don't mind that. Trying to find collectibles, running around doing side quests. So I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to keep tackling this throughout the night. It is currently 5:30. So I've got quite a few hours spare to be able to play this, which is good. We'll see if I can get this done by tomorrow. That is the goal, just to keep ahead in the challenge. But things can change, so we'll see how we go. So it's currently day 59 in the challenge, and we have 59 platinums, which is great. We aren't behind, we're just on level with the challenge. And for Sonic Frontiers, we've spent 23 hours in the game, and we are very close to getting the platinum. As for the trophies, I have 2 left, which is tied with the main story. We have completed everything else. I've had such a great time. My only complaint was Chaos Island. I wasn't very fond of that island, and the pinball minigame was so frustrating. But other than that, it's been a terrific experience. So I'm just going to go straight in. Let's get to the final Titan in the game and finish this game off getting the platinum for day 59. There it is. That's it. Supreme is done. Go back to the gulag. Oh, bro, this has been incredible. It's just the choice of music and the battles. Oh, just everything was done right. Land at peace. The final trophy of Sonic Frontiers. Trophies completed. The platinum. Collected all trophies. What a finish, dude. This was terrific, honestly. I feel like I had a few issues with some of the mini games, but like this just makes up for all of it. It really does. This was an incredible story. Bro, I'm gonna cry. What? Oh no, that actually makes me so sad. Oh, I'm like getting teary, bro. That was just, oh my god. Being a huge Ratchet fan growing up, it was about time I got around to this. By now, I'm sure everyone has played it, so I won't go into the story. All I can say is, it's a good game, it was refreshing and a great addition to the franchise. Just like the old days, it was so easy to get sucked in and just get carried away. From discovering dimensions, unlocking weapons, and the new addition of River and Kit in the story, it was so hard to put this game down. Being a relatively short experience, we managed to get this completed in a day. As with a simple trophy list, it was one of the easier games I've completed from the series. With majority of the trophies unlocking naturally, it was a nice change to sitting back, enjoying the story for what it was and appreciating the beautiful gameplay. The only issue I really had was the last trophy, purchasing every item. With about 1 hour of grinding, we finally had enough to purchase every weapon and add this terrific platinum to the collection. I'll cut right to the chase with this one, it wasn't a favourite. Witchcrafty started out as a very cute indie game, it had a lot of charm, it seemed easy, and didn't seem too difficult with its collectibles. Without ranting too much, the further I got through the game, I just got more and more frustrated. Sure, it might have been due to the lack of sleep, but I just feel like I've played better 2D games. My issue wasn't the story, the graphics, or even the collectibles, believe it or not. It was actually the many instances where I died from glitching or button prompts not recognizing. As you could imagine, this would be super annoying replaying levels due to something that was out of your control. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed the art style and the story. It filled an afternoon being an easy game with some quirkiness. However, with those issues, it really lowered my overall experience, unfortunately making this one of my least favorite games in the challenge. Fast and Furious, a game of speed, action, and spray paint. Spray paint? Yeah, look, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea either. Knowing about this feature in the game, and the game itself having an easy trophy list, I didn't think it would be that bad of an experience, but boy, I was wrong. Every time you tried to give this game a chance, it just reminded you of this silly feature and why you're putting up with it. Sure, an easy platinum with little to no effort due to how slow you actually go in this game, but honestly it has to be one of the worst racing games I've ever played. By the first hour, I was just so done with it, and that's coming from someone that normally has a lot of patience with bad games. With little to no effort and a lot of patience earning its simple trophies over the period of 5 hours, we earned our platinum and could finally move on to a better game.
Bone grinder for the win!
After Fast and Furious, I thought it would be a good decision to play a more relaxing game. Virginia, a first-person adventure mystery game that takes place in, well, you guessed it, Virginia. We take on the role of Anne, a recent FBI graduate who is assigned to investigate the disappearance of a missing boy. We travel between different locations, interact with innocent characters, and various objects in set environments. Being a game I wasn't expecting too much from, it really was a pleasant surprise. The story was engaging, which also provided a great balance with suspense and unpredictability. The trophies were fun to earn as well. With only 18 trophies, you'd think these would come quick. But in this case, you really need to think about what trophy ties in with each task, as the descriptions don't really give away too much. Now, before you do consider jumping into this, there is a trophy for playing the game twice. Usually an annoying circumstance, but allowing you to earn most of the trophies in one playthrough, this allows you to appreciate the story further by playing it again. Virginia doesn't look like much on the outside, but for a 2-hour experience, it will keep you hooked all the way through.
Bring it on. That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion ring. Clockwork is. It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's claw. Amazing! Colonel Rain Cooper's time stopper technique! Press the triangle button.
Yeah, look, I don't want to talk about it. I needed an easy game, and this was on sale. I purchased this well before all the controversy. This was an easy side-scroller repeating the same prompts with just a different backgrounds, with the same annoying song playing. Jumping between each star world, or whatever you call it, you need to finish each level with all the collectibles to unlock a piece of clothing for the corresponding trophy of that world. Did this fill up my afternoon? Yes. Do I regret playing it? Another yes. Was I able to sit through 4 hours of this? And sadly, yes, again. With another, I guess, platinum down, it was time to forget about this and move on to our next title. Please don't judge me for this one. I've always wondered what soccer and chess would look like in a game together. Well, thanks to Gumball Strikers, this has eased my curiosity. Gumball Super Strikers offers a unique take on the tactical RPG genre. Taking on the role of Japan's national soccer team, we battle our way through tournaments, competing for first place. While doing so, we take on various teams, using tactical thinking, power-ups, and many super strikes. With a simple trophy list consisting of finishing each tournament, I initially thought this would be a super easy platinum. However, the further I got through the game, I found it was quite difficult. With even having the difficulty on easy, I was really struggling. With combining my skill for sports games and the length of each match match take you around 45 minutes. This took around 12 hours to finish. Really using your brain while playing, you had to be smart with certain tile slots, be diligent without ranking your opponent, and strategize just like a chess game. It's quite rare for me to stick through a sports title, but after going by Strikers, it's really made me appreciate the genre that much more.
Nothing says success like finally being lazy.
Guardians, this is the Nova Corps. We have another situation. You have to help us. You're the first ones we called.
Sounds like fun. Count us in.
Oh no. I thought this would be more fleshed out, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like a mobile game. So you've got... I thought there was more characters. So there's only the SpongeBob characters, only the 3 Rugrats, like where's Chucky, where's Phil and Lil, you got a couple of Arnold and then the Ninja Turtles. Right, okay. Now you already know, we're picking the best Ninja Turtle. Raph is by far, always will be my favourite. So what do we got here? This is shocking. Oh my god. How do I boost triangle? A baby's gotta do what a baby's gonna do. Use boost for the first time. That is so funny. I like that trophy name. Iconic Rugrats episode. Baby's gotta do what a baby's gonna do. Okay, well, I'm gonna be playing this for 20 hours. So just picture that. This whole game I'm gonna be playing 20 hours of. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I thought there would be a little bit more to this than what we have. Yeah, look, I probably should look more into this game. I saw the trophy list and I saw that it wasn't too difficult. That is very much the reason why I also picked this game, because online trophies in this kind of challenge is just going to be a bad time. I've already learned that from Tekken, as you guys have already seen. So we've got Leo for our next race, and then I think for modifying our car, there it is. Make Papa Stu proud. I do appreciate the names for the trophies. Modify your car for the first time. Stu was a terrific character in Rugrats if you grew up with that franchise. I love Stu growing up. Yeah, look, I try to show as much as I can in this video, but for the sake of keeping it interesting and the time, I won't be showing a lot. I will include anything that does come up that is interesting, but just expect the same footage for the next 19 hours. So for our last trophy, all we have to do is hit the hammers at the exact same time in co-op. I don't think you need to do it with the turtles, but I thought it would be very fitting for the trophy name. Turtle Brotherhood, and that is exactly why I picked Leo and Raphael, and the Platinum Master of the Track. Oh, where do I even begin with this next one? Already putting up with some bad games in this challenge, I thought what's the harm of adding one more? Well, you could probably already assume how this went. Without knocking Spirit too much, let's just both agree that not having much sleep and playing a children's game isn't a good combination. Within the first hour, it was pretty clear this was a big fetch quest tied to trophies, like talking to each character, complete objectives, and explore this really open world. There was at least a story to complete, but it wasn't anything interesting either. We just had to prevent Hendrix from fighting the secret valley, and yes, what you're looking at right now is the last mission in the game, some exciting stuff. But just in case you actually wanted to play this exciting title, I'll wrap this up. Once we reunited with Spirit, we found the passageway for the horses and earned our very captivating platinum. With a much needed break after Spirit, later that night I decided to play Blackwood Crossing, a first-person adventure game that focuses on two siblings, Scarlet and Finn. Mainly playing as Scarlet, we navigate through puzzles while uncovering the mystery behind the train journey we started on. Jumping in, I quickly found out the story was not what I expected, as this game explores some really dark themes about the children's past trauma and emotions, to which I'll be leaving the story out due to how dark the game can get at times. What I can say though, it was interesting all the way through, as it was very much a cinematic journey, including areas of symbolism and character development. Although for the trophy part of things, it had very similar trophies to Virginia, meaning it didn't take too long for us to get through the game. No trophies really stood out, as most were quite basic, like finding photos and playing a guitar. However, by unlocking the trophies, they did provide some further understanding towards the story, which was a nice touch. Although the story did have some dark tones, it was an engaging experience, with heartfelt moments and a very satisfying ending. Now, I have to be honest with you guys, this next game I didn't have planned for the challenge. I went out and I found it at an op shop, a second-hand store. This game was played and absolutely hated that much that the person that donated it wanted to get rid of it and not get any store credit. They just, no, see you later, I don't want to touch it anymore. This game has many issues, many bugs, and is regarded as one of the worst games of last year. And that is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yep, I know, I am crazy for trying this now in the challenge, but I feel like it will be somewhat funny and enjoyable with how bad it is, and it will either make or break the challenge. So let's find out if I can get this platinum or if I'm going to have ongoing issues to where it will make the challenge even harder than it already is. Why? What? Dude just started crying out of nowhere. Initiate, finish the tutorial. Oh, bro, this game is gonna be something else. Oh my god, soccer. Dude, are you okay? Oh my god, bro, what are they doing? I'm just writing some notes here. Oh, no. Yeah, I can definitely see why it's a glitchy game. Far out. That is shocking! And that's a $60 game. What is bro shoveling? Dude got nothing in his hand. What? 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 Bro, what you shoveling? Got a mime in the town. Like that was difficult, it really wasn't. And then we got our last hit in, there he goes. That shouldn't have taken as long as it did. I am really bad at puzzles. You guys already know that. There it is. This scene was beautiful though, I do remember this scene. It was actually kind of sad.
Now I understand. You're the spirit of this forest.
So just a small update, since you guys have last seen me, it's been around 6 to 7 hours and I've just finished chapter 6. As we've gone through, we've earned around 8 trophies, which is kind of crazy. Only 1 trophy per hour is ridiculous. The reason why it's taken me so long is because as I'm watching the guide, I'm writing everything down. I'm getting all the chests, getting all the side quests, all the statues. I don't want to miss anything, as I know if I get a bugged or glitched trophy, it will really jeopardize the challenge and our schedule as we keep going on. My chaos here is all in this book. It looks absolutely crazy. I've got all the chests written down of each chapter, what I've missed, what I haven't missed, and then I've got a star on the statues and on the quest as well. I'm going to keep going with this tonight. Hopefully it's going to be smooth sailing and we have no issues, but I will let you guys know. Let's hope by tomorrow we can pop this platinum and we have no issues. So it's the next morning. I booted it up hoping that this glitch has gone away. Unfortunately, not the case. So to explain a bit better, what was supposed to happen is, along with the quest, you were given a antidote or medicine bottle for the side quest. This lady here was supposed to have the dialogue to say that she's sick. You'll give her the medicine, and then she'll give you the key for the treasure room. That treasure room is the last room that contains the chest and the item for the quest on this level. Meaning I am now essentially locked out of the trophy for getting all the chests and what is the other trophy there? Getting all the chests and finding all the secret rooms and all the side quests. So this little hiccup has blocked me out of 3 trophies for this game. What I'm going to do for this morning to keep up with the challenge, I'm going to unlock a few short platinums. I know, a bit annoying as we were trying to focus on this, but for me to be able to keep up and not get too far behind, I need to keep going. I need to unlock more platinums, very short platinums, so I've got the time today to fix this problem, finish the game, and then play through again, unlocking all the chests. So since the last update, it has been a journey. With that issue I had with the glitching, I found that I just didn't know where the quest was for me to activate her prompt. With that being said, I did actually have a glitch later on. Good old level 10 locked me out of one of the chests, the side quest to get the final chest. So it kind of worked out in the end that I had to restart. I have done everything now. As with my book, it looks horrendous. There is so much written down, and I'm hoping this will be the last couple of trophies I need for the collectibles. Unfortunately, I think I might be locked out. Oh, I'm not. Oh, yes. I was so concerned on that because it says find all secret room and treasure rooms. I wouldn't classify this as a treasure room, but I guess the game does. I was worried that I was going to get locked out of that. That was my biggest concern. Now, if you have played this game or if you're aware of the trophies, one of the trophies is getting all the chests in the game, which is over 170 without a tracking system. So yeah, it's been a journey. It really has. I want to get our next trophy here. So this should hopefully be our next trophy for the sculptures. Yes, all right, it's all coming together. Let's go, 70%. And then we've got one chest here. Okay, so that hasn't popped, which is good, meaning we need one more chest, which is further up. Let's hope this is it. Yes! Master Treasure Hunter, open all chests. Dude, that is crazy. It requires you to get over 170 chests with bugs, glitches, and everything else. It even made me go to the screen. 0.5%. If you are considering on going for this platinum, you need to do this method. You need to write down everything because, man, I have done this like at least twice now, and it's been absolute pain. Oh, that relief. You could probably hear it. I am so happy. So this is what we have left. We've got 3 trophies. We've got defeat a boss with paying all perks. Hopefully that should work out. Unlock all character perks. So those are tied together. And then after that, we have beat all the spirit trials. So I'm going to get onto those now. And hopefully by the next few hours, I should get them done. And hopefully we should have that platinum for 0.4%, which is absolutely insane. There it is. All right, let's go. Let's go in. Let's defeat him. Get our trophy. Pumped up for punishment. Oh my god, I can't speak. Pumped up for punishment. And then Avatar State. Oh, dude, I can't stress it enough. I am so relieved to get this done. 0.5% for a game that came out last year is absolutely crazy. Not only is it the chest, but it's the quest, it's finding all the secret rooms and the treasure rooms, and then the character perks You unlock perks with the scrolls, they might not pop up due to leveling or just the story mode. I am so relieved. We can now continue in the challenge and we are now one game ahead. Ah, yes. Alright, let's go to something a little bit easier after this game. Oh my god, what a mess. I am now going to get some rest. I am exhausted. Far out. Oh, what a game, bro. What a stupid game. Oh.
Enemies destroyed.
Not quite.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, ma'am.
Take care of 9S. 2B.
We're at the very end of Nier Automata, and we only have 23 trophies while going through the game. You're probably wondering why I'm putting a clip in here, as we have so many trophies left before the platinum. Well, if you have played this game before, you might know what's coming. If not, well, this is something very unique you don't normally see in video games. So if we go to this lady here, we can go to the option request unlocking you know what. What the devs have done have provided trophies that you can unlock in the game with currency. It is absolutely crazy. I just don't understand like why this was included, but I'm not complaining with how many games we've gotten done, and with Avatar, you know I'm gonna use this to my advantage, and well, why not start? Let's just go through. So the Circle of Death actually works. It's insane. Once you buy one, it will pop. It's crazy. We don't have enough money, but once we go through unlocking everything, we can load up a previous save, and then we can get the rest of the trophies this way. It's nuts. It's bizarre. I know it's very controversial, but I believe if the devs have implemented this on purpose, why not use it? You know, it is there. So we'll get that one there as 50. Transcendent Theme. And then that should be our last trophy. Final words for Nier Automata's Platinum. What a terrific game, and I just can't get past the fact that you can buy your trophies. Absolutely crazy. Along with a new milestone reached. Such a great game. Surely I'm not the only one that wishes Pokemon games were on the PlayStation. Unfortunately, knowing this will never happen, I decided to play the next best thing, Nexomon. Now, before going into too much detail, this took so much longer than I initially thought. Being a Pokemon-like game, I'm sure you know how long they take. With myself being a huge Pokemon fan since Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy, I thought I'd fly through this. Well, 60 hours later, and we're here. After playing almost every night, we defeated every trainer and completed the story. I did have a scare while playing though, being that there are so many creatures in this game, I almost got locked out the platinum. This was due to a single Nexomon no longer spawning due to a location change in the story. But thanks to a Steam post in 2021, I found I could rebirth the evolution and add it to the database. Other than that though, I've had an absolute blast with this game. As in terms of the platinum itself, we still had one more trophy to unlock. Alright, so we've gotten our next spawn. Let's hope this is it. Let's hope this is the last one. Oh, dude, there's just too many options to choose from. And I don't know if it's just based on luck or if it depends on which one you step in. Oh, see, like, you've got two there and you've got two there. Please do one. Oh, yes! Oh, that was it. That's the one. Oh, dude. Oh. Just imagine if I went into one of the other grass patches. Yes. Oh, I'm so pumped, dude. This has taken me at least 50 hours to get done. There it is. Success. Nara was captured. I knew she would be in this area. Capture Nara. 97%. Capture the legendary plant type Nexomon. Nara. Send to storage. Collect all 310 Nexomon. Yes, 310. That is like a Pokemon game. That is ridiculous. That was so many. Ah, the Platinum, Nexomon. Unlock all other trophies. Oh my god, what a grind. I started this on the 8th of the 3rd. It is currently the 14th. I know it doesn't sound too crazy. No, sorry, my bad. I started it on the 26th of the 2nd. That is nuts. So that's been, yeah, almost the whole month playing this game. I didn't realize that was when I started to play this. That is crazy. Oh, I am so relieved. Okay, honestly, after that one, I need to go outside. Hurry up. Let's go. Yes. Oh.
Take my hand, shouldn't be sad when we think of the road ahead.
And for some reason, I'm obsessed with the sound of the New York MTA.
If you've ever wanted Mario Party on the PlayStation, Garfield Lasagna Party is probably the closest thing we're gonna get. Being another children's title, this was a really easy platinum. The game follows the same formula of the Mario Party games, having you the player versus other people, or computers on a board game competing in various minigames. What made the platinum extremely easy, there's a mode that allows you to choose each minigame separately from the main game. I mention this as to earn the platinum, all this game requires you to do is get first in every minigame. Most are pretty simple, but the game still offers a lot of variety. There are a few in here I've never seen done before. With about 30 minigames to complete, this will average around 2 hours, maybe more depending on your competition. If you're after a fun party game with some friends, definitely give this unexpected release a shot, as it's actually more enjoyable than it looks. A loading screen you might be familiar with, you might already recognise this next game, Crash Team Rumble, a multiplayer game I've been meaning to get to since its release. Finally having the time to do so, I thought it would also be fitting to have at least one of the original PlayStation mascots in this video. Not really needing to explain a lot here, but if you aren't familiar with this game, you have two teams with various characters, all with different abilities. The main objective of each match is dropping off one for free to each goal. Whoever reaches 2,000 first wins. Being super excited to jump in, I was quickly faced with some issues. Not many people were playing anymore. I waited, and waited, and well, I waited even more. Eventually, trying at different times, I managed to find some games. Over the span of a week, I played this in the background of other titles, as it wasn't a platinum I could earn overnight. With that being said, we still haven't gotten it finished, so we'll have to move on to some other games in the meantime. I'm so sorry. As I really wasn't in the mood for a long night, I browsed the PlayStation Store for a shorter title and came across Knight in Plus, a classic adventure game where we play as Sir Ludolot, a little knight on an epic quest. Being a little Zelda-like game, we explored dungeons, solved puzzles, found special artifacts, and defeated many bosses. As for a smaller game like this, you've probably hit the nail on the head with the guess that it has some really easy trophies. Which, you're correct, but still taking around an hour to finish, it was a nice change playing an easier title that allowed you to make mistakes without any punishment. No getting lost, backtracking, or even buggy game design to ruin the experience in the platinum itself. It was just one of those nights wanting a little game to play that was easy and had a simple premise. Really reminded me of those Game Boy days. You could say I was a big fan of this, all the way through to the final trophy of the game. With being so close to the finish line, I've had Monster Jam saved for a day like today, where we're after a short game that takes little to no effort. As you could expect from a game like this, it's got a really easy trophy list. Taking anywhere between 1 to 3 hours, you need to complete time trials, acquire collectibles, and finish certain races with different trucks to unlock, well, more trucks. As much as this was a little tedious, running through the same modes over and over again, it was a nice break from the more intense games we've been playing, also giving us that extra time we need for the next titles in the challenge. So unfortunately no platinums today, but we have around 19 hours in Crash Rumble, we are 2 trophies away from popping the platinum. One of those trophies is getting your character to level 15, which is a little bit of a grind, and with the inconsistent servers can take quite a while. With the servers being very quiet around this time, I'll need to move on to another game. And what game I have in mind is The Walking Dead on the PlayStation 4. But not only one Walking Dead, I've also got The Walking Dead on the PlayStation Vita and The Walking Dead Frontiers on the PlayStation 5. So hopefully by tomorrow we can pop 4 platinums. Let's get back on track in this challenge.
The princess has been rescued!
So I won't be able to contribute a lot here. What I have to do is make a safe crash to be able to bank the last Whumpers. And that is our last match. Get Dingo Dial to level 15. What a grind this game has been. It's been fun though. I have very much enjoyed this game. Playing favorites, reached level cap with any hero. Of course, repping Dingo Dial because I am Australian. What a fun game it has been. But spending the last 2 days on a multiplayer game, I am very much done. I am finished. That is a very cool skin. Be cool. That's sick. That's a sick skin. Alright, now we can get to our very last trophy and pop the platinum. Let's go! I'm so hyped to get this one done. Now you're ready for the real match. Tutorial complete. Oh, yes, dude. Master for Crash Rumble. Get every trophy. Man, this has been a grind. I am so happy that we've finished this and now we're back on track as well. As you can see, 100% for 2.9%. The most difficult trophies were the certain character requirements. They can really vary depending on your match, how many players are really involved in the game. But we got it done, and man, that was a very fun and rewarding platinum for the challenge. Now I have a bit of time left in the day. I've got some things to do, but I will probably try to get something smaller done because I'm exhausted going for a multiplayer challenge like this. Okay. I asked the question, did you finalize your tax return last year? Well, I hope so, because you don't want to be like Turnip Boy, someone who commits tax evasion. Being one of our last indie games in the challenge, I was expecting a cute and humble story with our little turnip friend here. Well, to my surprise, we actually evade taxes and fight a corrupt vegetable government. Playing as Turnip Boy, our main objective throughout the game is to stop the corrupt mayor. A can of worms I won't go into, as I feel like these two have too much history to explain. As to progress throughout the game, you need to complete side quest, meaning most trophies were unlocked naturally. Getting through the game within 2 hours, we earned pretty much everything by the time we got to the final boss. A few trophies I did want to highlight though, collecting every hat in the game, something stupid and just so fun looking at all the different designs, the knife hat being a personal favourite, and this one discovering a shelter and pressing a button to end the game. Really being such a fun title, this is one of those games I'd happily play again, but I guess for today, we have to leave our turnip friend behind. By defeating the mayor, we were free from our debt and earned ourselves the Platinum Trophy. For something a little different, we became an artist in Behind the Frame. With its close art style to Studio Ghibli, I knew by the first cutscene I was going to enjoy this one. As a young artist, we find ourselves close to the end of our final art piece for a large gallery submission. Before finishing this painting, we slowly uncover more to the game by discovering history around the apartment. Actually being a really relaxing experience, this felt more like a movie than a game. Even the trophies felt quite seamless while watching the story progress, from cooking up some eggs, finding secret notes, and solving some really simple puzzles. After completing so many different games, it was really refreshing focusing on a shorter title with a great story and not so many trophies. Sure, you could technically place this into the shovelware category due to its length and easy gameplay, but with its unique style and beautiful storytelling, I'd still rank this higher than some of the more expensive games we've played in this challenge. If you're a fan of Studio Ghibli animation and want a shorter experience, this is a Platinum Trophy worth your time.
This tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
I am very excited to get this started. It's going to be nice having more of an open game. And we don't have to worry too much about trophies glitching or anything. We can really enjoy this. Oh no! Oh! Oh! No human should survive that. What? That is wild. Here he goes. Let's go. Dude's dropping from like 12 stories and like only a few scratches. He should not survive. I was gonna say Spider-Man was gonna let him drop like the Amazing Spider-Man 2. You know that scene I'm talking about. To the slammer, knocking down Kingpin. Defeat Fisk, our first trophy.
I feel like I should celebrate.
Man, what a first taste of this game. So we do have quite a few things to do around the map. We have no story objectives at the moment, so what I'm going to do... Oh, I speak too soon. There's Martin Lee. I think that's the last one. Mercenary tactics. Take down each Sable. Oh, far out. That was a grind getting that done.
Seriously?
Let's hope we get our required tokens. I am missing one token. There it is. I Heart Manhattan. 100% complete all districts. Now, I don't know if we get a token for that, but I'm behind one token, which isn't allowing me to get one suit. I have read that you need to complete additional objectives to be able to get bonus tokens. Last one. Alright, moment of truth. Got our bonus. Let's hope we get our extra token. Yes! Okay, we got 2. Very cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. So we'll unlock that. Hey, we did need that one for the last suit. A suit for all seasons. Purchase all suits. Okay, so this is an extra suit. I thought that was the last one. But yeah, that is not everything done. It is very late. All we have left is the story. So I thought I was going to get this done by tonight. Obviously not. I'm going to go to bed. It is 1:30 at night. I am very tired. I'm going to get a good rest and then we can move on. Why not just leave it at Dr. Octavius? Leave it on a high note. We finished the game. We defeated the boss. We don't need to see this. We can imagine what happens. We don't need to see it. Oh, he's not even Pete. I didn't even think about that. No.
I want to see my nephew.
Oh, he reveals.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
Damn. Oh, wasn't expecting this. Far out. Oh, what? Is he gonna do it? I don't think he will. I don't think he will. Nah, he can't. He can't. Oh, bro. knew that was coming. Far out. Ooh. Gets you all rattled up, that does, but gets you teary far out. Alright, let's get our last trophy, and I guess we can finish up with Spider-Man. Even though I want it to last longer, it was a crazy ride. But we do need to get on to the next game, as I am now officially behind. And then all we have to do is this perch up here. Hero for hire. And then this should be the platinum. Far out. Be greater for Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. Man, what a fun game.
I thought you wanted to get control of your powers. That's what we're here for. I see the practice is paying off. Full point, Miss Walker.
You know, keep playing much more. I'm gonna think you're stalking me.
After completing 2 larger games, I figured it was time for a shorter title. Air seemed to be the perfect choice as we didn't have that much time left in the day. Taking to the skies, I managed to do some exploring and well get lost within the first few minutes. You see, the beauty of this game is the open world exploring, but unfortunately this was also the main issue of the game. There is no way of knowing where to go or even what to do without objective markers. I tried to figure this out myself, but with not much luck and not a whole lot of time left in the challenge, I had to resort to a guide. I know it's not the same experience, but if I didn't use a guide, I would have spent hours looking for both the dungeons and statues placed around the world for majority of the trophies. This wasn't the only issue in the game either. There's also a buggy trophy that could affect your playthrough. This trophy was called Hide and Seek. The trophy will unlock once you complete the Hide and Seek game with Erin. However, locating Erin can cause a lot of trouble, as there's reports she doesn't go to the correct locations for the trophy to unlock. I don't know what the cause of this is, but man, just imagine getting platinum blocked due to a game of hide and seek. For me, I was fortunate for this to pop, but this was still enough for me to be turned off the game, along with the navigation around the world. With the use of a great guide making this entire experience a lot easier, by the end of the night, we got everything completed and earned our platinum trophy to Air. With the challenge coming very close to the end, it was finally time for me to try out Toem, a game I've had in my backlog for a while now. As a young photographer, we adventured to the mountains to discover, well, Toem. With the premise of taking photos, solving quests, and exploring, I knew I'd enjoy this more relaxed style of gameplay. As I got further in, visiting each town, learning about each resident, and completing their many tasks by taking various photos, I was hooked. There was just so much to discover and so many things to unlock, it was so easy to get carried away. Even though many of the trophies were based on completing each town and finishing quests, there were still some really fun ones to unlock, like collect them all, taking a photo of every creature in the world, or creating a photo album with some interesting characters. And of course, we can't forget about our favourite snail. Finally having the time to play this myself, it was easy to see why it's a favourite. With earning our platinum, we will need to move on, but you can bet your money that once this video is out, I'll be straight onto those DLC trophies to earn my 100%. So close to the end, you could probably recognise a pattern with the shorter games I've been choosing, and Max and the Book of Chaos was no different. Taking around 5 hours to platinum, this is a 2D action game with run and gun elements. Playing as Max, we take on the all-powerful book that can open portals between dimensions. Someone has unleashed its power, summoning hordes of enemies, and it's now our job to save the castle. I know, a little cheesy, but don't let the game's simple story and design fool you. With the game offering a lot of character, a rewarding leveling system, and interesting boss designs, it'll rope you right in just like it did with me. The game actually offered some challenge too, as playing on the easiest setting even tested your skills and awareness while battling out in the castle. I'd say the only difficult trophy in this title was purchase 2 skins, needing you to grind out a few hours of the same level. This was no problem though, as I really enjoyed the game and have grinded out some worse trophies. Initially being drawn in with its Cuphead-like design, the quirkiness and addictive gameplay is what made me stay, all the way through to the final trophy unlocking our platinum. Let's just say picking this game by accident, we played our first educational game in the challenge, as this is a game that focuses on crash simulation. Not really something I had in mind towards the end of the challenge, but we stuck with it and learnt a few things about road safety. The game places you in various scenarios where you need to attend those injured from car accidents. Most of your time in this game, you'll find yourself treating wounds, solving puzzles, and performing medical practice. These weren't the easiest things to solve either, making you identify every little detail, align each scenario accordingly, and aim to save everyone at the scene. Thankfully, the trophies were simple in this. Each level had a trophy tied to it, along with one miscellaneous trophy, making this experience only take between 2 to 5 hours to get everything completed. Being a game I wouldn't typically play, no, actually never go out of my way for, it came to be a good surprise, as it actually taught me a lot about road safety, and felt quite rewarding once it was all finished. Like the Fall looked interesting and had a short trophy list, so I figured why not see what it's all about. We play as an unnamed character, escaping a surreal and dark environment. Being a puzzle platformer, you're probably surprised that I decided to play this, which I am too. Initially I wasn't a big fan due to its pacing and a few puzzles being frustrating. However, once we did pass through the early stages of the game, finding hidden areas and dodging enemies, we made it outside. This then opened up to what seemed like an entirely different game. It might have been due to the atmosphere or the puzzles becoming easier, but I found I was really enjoying the story and the platforming a lot more. What also helped was the trophies being relatively easy to figure out, as most were just exploring each level, with the added task of interacting with different objects. Also the addition of this little fella. Becoming our partner throughout the remaining time in the story, it really elevated the puzzle solving, making it feel more interesting. It also added a more personal attachment to stay alive in this world. For a game that I wasn't too fond of at the start, I'm glad I took the time to give it a chance. It came out to be a really interesting game, which turned out to be a great time, even with this trophy taking around 10 minutes to unlock. Oh my god. Oh, run! What? I'm not ready! Escape the workshop! No! Run! Oh no! I think there's a trophy for not getting captured. Go! Oh my god, I'm not prepared. It says exit. Please be the exit. That is not the exit. That's the exit. Go! No! Oh. Hello, Bendy. Discover the monster. Find and turn the valve. Alright, well, we're in the midst of it now. We're not getting out. Oh, bro. Dude, nah, I'm out. Where's my axe gone? Why do I not have an axe anymore? Where's my axe? Run! Go! Left, right. Oh my god, go. So I think there's a trophy for escaping Bendy without getting caught. Oh, okay, so I've been going the wrong way the whole time. This is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, the believer? Survive being chased by Bendy. Huh. Maybe that isn't a trophy. I swear there was a trophy for not getting caught by Bendy. Choose the way... Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I take that I am wrong. Okay, cool. Hey, there he is. How you going, mate? How you been? He's chilling. Goofy looking a bit different, you know? He's looking a bit goofy. Boris, you go first, please. Ladies first, thank you. Just in case anything happens, you go first. I don't like the idea of having things to hide in. Like, I have a feeling something's gonna happen, and I am not ready for it. Oh! I thought it was the picture. What is that? Oh my god. Take it. Die. Oh. Come on, you're not gonna give me anything? Bro, remember all those times I helped you out? Brother, take one for the team, please. Boris. Oh, dude. Don't be like that. Come on, man. Come on, Boris. Come on, you come with? Thank God. Alright. I got somewhat protection if anything goes bad. My man Boris helped me out here. Oh my god. How you going, guys? I'm home from work. Good to see you all. Janice, good to see you and the kids. Jefferson, very good to see you. How's the little ones? Hey, Marco, what's up, mate? How'd you go with that car? Get it fixed? My favorite, Ronnie. How you going, buddy? Just don't mind me. Just gonna get some things before we start the party. See ya. Guys, I'm so sorry. I know it's been so long, but I've got places to be. I'm a busy man. Have fun with the kids. Have fun with the cake. The missus will look after you. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you on the next visit. Thanks again. Oh, dude. Relax. I know you want to play some games on the iPad, but you just gotta trust. I can't let you get your grubby little fingers on it, okay? Not here, not here, not here, not here. Oh, there's the other one. Dude. Oh my god. What a turn. No, I'm not here. I'm not here. Far out. Oh.
Boris.
No, my boy, what'd they do to you? Boris. Oh. He's not Boris anymore. Dude. Oh, Boris, we were buddies. Reunited. No, get away. Alright, so I need to wait for him to get up to this part, I think. I'm gonna hit him. Oh, unlikely victory. There it is. Complete chapter 4 with the plunger. Far out. Boris, buddy, I'm so sorry. We went through so much together. The end. Alright. Oh, is that it? Yo, what? Dude, I wasn't expecting that as the ending. That's crazy. That was sick. That was fun. That was a crazy afternoon. Definitely a lot of jump scares. But it was, yeah, I still didn't get this one and the other one we missed with the Tommy gun. So I do have a lot of work to do. We've got about 10 trophies left. So I guess we've got to move on to that now and I guess see how that goes. So with everything completed except for one task, we need to defeat around 40 to 50 enemies in under 3 minutes for Bathe in Violence. Sitting at 0.7%, it is a very difficult trophy and takes a lot of retries. I'm not very confident I'll get this the first try. I have done it a few times throughout my playthroughs and I've just not been able to unlock it. I'm going to give it another shot. Hopefully we can get it by tonight. Let's see how many tries it's going to take. But if I don't get it by tonight, I need to get it by tomorrow or we're going to fall behind and not be able to finish this challenge. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I'm not excited for this. I'm really not. Once you get hit, it doesn't take much. I think it's like 2 to 3 hits and you die. The method is trying to stay back on the jetty or the dock if you can. Trying to not go too far in because that is the killer. If you die, that is the challenge over. Then you've got to repeat the start all over again. See, I'm already getting hit. These guys are horrible. This is probably the first time I am trying this without dying. I have pretty much died every time. I think there was once where I didn't die and I survived, but it wasn't within the time requirement. Come on. Please be it. Please be it. Please be it. Is that it? Surely that was it. Come on.
I think that's all of them.
Yes!
But you never know
Oh!
where they're gonna crawl
Yes,
next.
dude, aggression. Let's go!
Probably best if we stay
Master of the Ink. The hardest platinum we have done in this entire challenge. Oh my god, dude. I am shaking with excitement. Oh, 0.3%. You are the true master of the ink. I had no idea what I was getting into with Jazzpunk, as this was such a weird title. From what I could gather or make sense with what was going on, we took on the role of Polybank, a protagonist caught up within a top secret agency undergoing several missions. As the story unfolded, I tried my best to keep up, but honestly I just got so lost with all the distractions. From taking hardware from a toad, to zapping pigeons for perfume, or even using metal detectors to find mammoths on the beach. Without giving away too much, and with what you've already seen, expect the same nonsense throughout the entire game. As for a 1 hour experience, it's really a game I suggest you try out for yourself. The trophies won't take too long to figure out, and if you are struggling, there's guides online to help. By chance, if you're after a stupid title to have some fun with, give Jazzpunk a shot. It won't leave you disappointed, I can guarantee you that much. After Jazzpunk, we decided on something a little more relaxing, Open Roads. It's a sweet game that focuses on daughter Tess and her mother Opal. The two embark on a road trip adventure, exploring their family's past with many secrets. For a short walking simulator, the hand-drawn characters offered a unique style, and the story felt quite engaging up until the final moments. As for the trophies, they were simple, which was expected from a game in this genre. Most being tied to the story, there were a few that required some exploring with interaction around each level. Taking around 2 hours to finish, Open Roads was a short but sweet experience, exactly what we needed before finishing the last remaining games in this challenge. Honestly, is an explanation for Sam and Max really needed? I remember seeing these two everywhere as a kid and I never got the chance to play the games. Recently finding out they were added to the PlayStation Store, I thought it was finally time to find out what I was missing out on. Set in a universe of American pop culture, we find ourselves playing as the two private investigators, solving crimes and undergoing some crazy scenarios. Very similar to the Telltale games, we read through dialogue, explore environments, and solve a series of puzzles. While I did enjoy the puzzle solving, they were super difficult to figure out. They were so far-fetched, I spent so long just trying to figure out the first puzzle. With the immediate struggle, you bet I pulled up a guide for the rest of the game. But don't let that deter you though, as some are super funny and really rewarding once you get everything done right. On top of that, the humour and the writing in this game was just top tier. So many funny moments.
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up! Take your phone and let me go!
Ah, for the love of... I wish I could unsee that.
Hence why I've left out the story, just in case you wish to experience it for yourself. Even with the trophies only consisting of finishing each level and completing a silly task, it only took 12 hours to get everything done. Really being a well-packaged game with problem solving, humour and incredible story, this was just the perfect choice for one of our last platinums in the challenge.
You're the best friend I ever had, Sam!
And you're mine, little buddy.
Now, let's go save the world!
So I'm gonna be honest, I am exhausted. My body is telling me to get some rest, have a sleep, get your batteries recharged, but I can't. I am so close to finishing this challenge and I know we can do it as well. I just need to push through and get this last game done, and we've done it. We've completed 100 games in 100 days. You're probably wondering what is the last game in this challenge, and I've had this one picked since day one as it holds a very special spot. Unfortunately, it's none of these games here. I know some great titles: Jack 3, Toy Story 3, Destroy All Humans, Mafia, Saints Row, some incredible games. But for our last game, what we're going to be playing is Oceanhorn: Monster of Uncharted Seas. This was the very first game I've ever completed on the PlayStation, so my very first platinum. It is a very special game to me personally, so I knew we had to leave on this one. So let's get straight into it and finish the last game in this 100-day challenge. Ahoy, it's a beautiful day. Have a safe trip. See you later, mates. We're on an adventure. Go get our trophies and finish the challenge. Got that there. Yo, smart guy. Read at least 10 signs. Some very difficult stuff. Such a cute game. Still holds up too. Like, just a nice, simple game, you know, not anything too difficult, like collectibles and stuff. Just explore, discover things, defeat enemies. Enjoy the scenery, that is what I am after. I'm supposed to put a rock down? Oh. It shows, dude. I am so tired. Like, you know when you're pushing through and you're like, oh, I'm not that tired. I'm not that tired. I am exhausted. I don't know why I thought I had to put that crate over there for me to get across. I can't even get across in that space. It was just one forward. Dude, I need to sleep. Oh my god. So just a quick update. We have earned around 7 trophies, meaning we have 29 trophies left before we can finish the game. With that being said, we've played around an hour and 20 minutes with almost 10% completion. That's normally not too bad. I don't know how long this is going to take. For me, normally it should take around 10 to 15 hours. But at the moment, I am exhausted. I am really starting to feel it. It's around 6 o'clock in the evening. So for having maybe 3 to 4 hours of sleep, of course, around this time is where I'm going to get really tired and just not want to do anything. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done by tonight, but the next clip, hopefully we can get at least something done to keep moving forward in this challenge and get everything completed before 11 o'clock on the 9th of April. I'm going to get some rest because if I keep playing and stay up any longer, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen because I'm done. I'm so exhausted. I just need one good night's sleep and then hopefully we can get everything finished. So I've been grinding away. We're currently on 10 hours and we've got quite a few trophies left. So we do need to level our character up to level 16. We need to find a hidden treasure, collect all the bloodstones, which I have done. I need to collect one more. Visit all the islands. That will be the last island of the game. Kill 50 spawn. We'll do that one very shortly. Collect 10 cursed skulls. I've done 9. And catch 1 fish of every kind, which I need 1 more. I am very excited that we are so close to finishing. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a weird feeling. I don't know what to say. Other than let's get straight to it and let's get this game finished. Alright, make our way to this last island. Get our last remaining trophies and finish the game. Wow, what a crazy feeling. And there's our next trophy. Visit all islands of uncharted seas. So we need to kill 50 spawn. And I believe we need to catch our last fish. Get our last bloodstone here. There's the last one. Crimson Collector. Collect bloodstones from all over the world with 1,000 XP. So we're about maybe 300 XP off from our next trophy. Can I take him out down there? I think I can. Perfect. Yeah, there it is. Unspawn. Kill 50 spawn. Meaning we have 2 trophies left. One of which is a very much annoying trophy. I'm intrigued to see how it's going to go if I can get... actually, I do need to have full health for this trophy. So I'm just going to die here. The fish zaps you, which is so crazy. So that's why I needed to have all the hearts in my inventory. I just got to try and get him onto the shore before my heart meter runs out. Come on. We don't have many hearts left. It can take a few attempts, and I have a feeling we're not going to get it on the first try. I'll do my best. No, I don't think I've got it. I don't think I've got it. Bro is absolutely annihilating me. Yeah, look at all the... What? Look at all the health he's got. Oh, that is so frustrating. Alright, I need to exit. Dude, he absolutely destroyed me. Yeah, I don't know, I've got to trust in, like, holding it down. Yeah, we're doing a lot better. We're doing a lot better on this run. Yeah, he fakes you out. What a smart fish. Yeah, so you got to try to go against it even when he like, does a light tug. Yeah, that's it. We're on it. Alright, we've got the pattern down. Come on, there it is, there it is. We're so close. We are so close. It can change. It can turn any moment. Oh, that was good. Come on, dude. Don't regenerate. Don't regenerate. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. That's it. We're so close. Oh, we got it. Let's go. The botfish is a pain. I don't have to do that again. Oh my god, what an annoying fish. Fish sticks for the last fish in the game, and then Legend 4 getting to level 16. And the Platinum Trophy for Ocean Horn. Number 100. Get all trophies. Oh, dude, we've done it. 100 games, 100 platinums, and we did it a day early. Look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I just can't. All the emotions are... Oh, I can't even speak. All the emotions are flowing at the moment. Of course, I can't get to the last part of the game and not finish the boss. I'm going to finish the game at 100%, get my final thoughts on this challenge. Man, wow, we've done it. The end. We've finished. We have done everything. We've earned 100 games in 100 days. Exactly 24 hours before the challenge finished. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what to say. I'm full of emotions right now, but man, it's bizarre to think we did 100 in 100 days. We could do one more, but I don't know if I've got it in me. I'm gonna go get some rest and have a break from playing PlayStation for a little bit.
So, you are the new kid. Your coming was foretold by Coldwell Banker. I am the Wizard King. But the time for talk is not now. Let me show you my kingdom.
Well, here it is. The reason why humans and elves are locked in a never-ending war. The relic for which human and elf are willing to die. The Stick of Truth.
The evil wizard has been defeated. Great job, new kid. Goth kids, take the stick from inside his desk. Victory is ours.
Hey, wait a minute. Our desks don't have insides.
What?
Desks at this school just have tabletops.
But Twitter said that...
Look over here. This desk has writing on it.
Check my locker.
Whose desk is that? That's Clyde's desk. Greetings, humans and drow elves of Zaron. Clyde, he took the stick. While you've all been busy fighting amongst yourselves, I have built a kingdom beyond your comprehension.
Oh, hello, boys.
Can we speak to Clyde, please?
Oh, Clyde's out playing in the backyard with his little friends.
Come and get it, losers! There is one way. We're gonna have to break the gentleman's code. What? Cartman, you can't possibly mean... What other choice do we have, Cal? King Douchebag, you remember long ago, I made you swear an oath to never fart on anyone's balls. I am now asking you to break that oath. He's right, it's our only chance. Fart on Princess Kitty's balls, King Douchebag! Do it!
There it is. 2 girls, 1 stick. South Park, the Stick of Truth, Platinum Trophy. Collected all South Park, the Stick of Truth trophies. 100%. Not 100 games, but 101. Man, I am exhausted. I stayed up all night playing this game to make sure I get it done before the last hour in the challenge. It's currently 9:45, meaning we had around an hour left, hour 15 minutes. So we did it. We completed the challenge and we even completed an extra game. I'm done. I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna have a rest. Yeah, it's over. We're finished. We're finished. Oh, yes.